This is episode
34.
Episode 34.
I'm live already, so
Welcome back. It has been a whole month. The last time we played it, I've started keeping notes, was
just now started keeping notes.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's the in-game.
we last played 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, because the date was 9/6/20.
Yeah.
And today's date is 10/4/20. So it was almost a month
very
ago.
consistent D&D campaign.
We stay on top of things in this game.
Yeah, hey, life happens. Literally happens.
You hate to see it.
I know, like almost every time, all my titles is "We're back." We're back
Yeah.
like a month after every session.
Like the commercials
real
I've
quick
been.
side note, Polo. You do know those, like, those models that you show, those metal ones?
The figures, yeah.
Yeah, D&D has started actually selling those. Like, they're
Yes.
already painted and shit like that.
Reaper figures.com. Reaper figures, Reaper miniatures.
Mm-hmm.
That's the picture I took with the castle, the ghost, and the wizard gal with her hand extended.
Mm-hmm.
She is one of those. Brand new. They call it white metal, which I want to say is maybe pewter with some other alloy. No lead, because, we got to be all safe and shit now. But they got a really cool website. Hashtag sponsor us, please.
I mean,
But
I was walking into Walmart the other day, and I saw the set like for $9. I was like, this is pretty cheap for what it was. What it
They
was coming out
selling
for.
D&D shit at Walmart?
Yeah, they were. It was like a little D&D box of miniatures, and there was like the four characters that you could play as, and there was like an adult a young adult dragon, a red dragon. All they were all painted. I was like, all this shit for $9? What?
Yeah.
And it was all metal. I was like, this is a steal.
Oh my
This
god.
is
I have to go to
an
Walmart.
absolute steal. Yeah, they're in the toy section of all places.
I will keep my eyes out. Yeah, no, I got no plans to paint them because I love the way they look as is. So, yeah, but that's that. I got those now. I'm so happy. Anyway, welcome back.
No.
It's been a hot minute. Some shit has happened. Some really horrible shit has happened, and some good things have happened. But last time we played, we did quite a bit of things. A fight, or I guess before that, you guys contracted Kimber Fizzlesprocket to make you essentially more bullets for this magical, mysterious, bolt-driven musket.
I got a bell.
You got a belt. Where did you get a belt? Oh, you literally ripped it off his door. That's right. You also did some exploration of the column, kind of checking out the different areas on the ground floor. Later in that episode, Lilith killed a bird to commune with her deity, asked some questions about...
It wasn't just one ordinary bird, it was chirpy.
It wasn't fucking chirpy. You shut your dirty whore mouth.
R.I.P. Can I get an F in chat for Chirpy the bird? He is no longer with us.
No, it wasn't chirpy. It was not. Twas not chirpy. Leave chirpy out of this.
Well, whatever bird was murdered for the sake of communing with a god, F in chat.
Or chirpy.
Some questions were answered. Lilith got some exposition on the religion that she has always known about through her from her memories of her mother and the book she has had. She met with the High Priestess, Lilith, who expressed her what would be shock at finding somebody so far along in her development and being so strong and yet never being formally in like a temple of her power of choosing.
I just had to remind Rachel that we're in the middle of playing. She's still over there watching YouTube.
No, no.
Do I?
I thought you said we were ready.
Oh, that TV. Oh, she was ready.
Oh, well, That is not what I call ready.
No, keyword of the sentence was.
Was. She very much was ready. And then she got unready real quick.
My ADHD kicked in, so I started watching Vet TV. Suck my nuts.
All right. Okay. Anyway, later on, you guys had a little friendly competition between Draku and the Priestess to see who was better in combat. It was a good fight. It was a fast fight. A lot of damage was dealt extremely quick, and a lot of damage was blocked extremely quick, and it only lasted 3 rounds.
I heard.
Before no, not Draku. Draku almost lost, but the Priestess did not have Draku's ability to revert from 0 to 1. So thus you won.
Yes.
And with that, we will pick up the morning after the fight. You guys all find yourselves to consciousness aboard the Great Turtle. And Yosef, you would be with the group because you came to them after the fight.
I thought he left and went back to work.
Oh, did you go back? Yeah, you did go back. Yeah, so Yosef, essentially when you got back from the fight, you guys, you finished helping Kimber set essentially what you guys have made something. You guys have essentially made gunpowder. Not to be mistaken with black powder, as Fizzle Sprocket quickly pointed out in your guys' experiments, which consumed 2 of the good shells that you had. So someone mark that down somewhere. You are -2, but you're also then +10.
I am not writing that shit down.
I have 5 bullet clips. Did we use those bullets?
No,
or...
no. We had 4 spare ones.
Okay, so you had the spare ones, so
and we basically gave them to him. So he marked it. So we used 2.
So the way I remember it, you have 2 stripper clips of 5.
Yes.
One is fully loaded. The other one, 2 shells were fired.
Okay.
And so you had 3 good bullets.
So we have 1 left.
Okay, so you have 6 in your hand.
Yes.
And then it will be +10 more.
Because we have 16. That's
Yes.
So we have
All right.
16 bullets.
yes.
You want me to write that, or do you got it?
I mean, I don't have a gun to fire them.
Okay, 16 bullets.
Unless I make this man commission me a pistol that fires fucking 308 rounds.
A bolt action pistol, that would be...
It actually exists in World War II. There was a bolt action pistol.
I wouldn't be surprised, but that would be kind of baller, actually. A little hand cannon. We'll have to think about that.
Did we figure out how to put them back inside the clip? Or at least create more
stripper
clips?
Clip? Yes.
We just figured out that they just slid in.
Yeah.
Did we create more
actually,
stripper
that
clips?
Was discovered at the counter.
That is a great question. Did we make more stripper clips?
We have 16 bullets and only how many stripper clips? 2?
We had 2.
Yes,
stripper
I will
clips.
say with the production of all of this, 1 new clip was manufactured with the potential of more being able to be made in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So you essentially have 3 full clips plus 1.
You forgot the one in the chamber.
3
Or plus
full
one,
stripper clips.
Or 5 plus 1 in this case.
3 full stripper clips plus 1 extra bullet.
Yeah. And so essentially, Yosef, what you ended up doing after the fight getting, I think it was like 3 gold from the people that you finally convinced to bet with you.
Hey, gold's gold, brother.
You came back and you helped him. Essentially, you guys have been... You've been mixing shit together to see what burns with the power that is gunpowder versus black powder. So you've been essentially grinding up random shit, throwing it together in bags, and seeing how big it explodes when you light it on fire. To get
Do I look like
as scientists do?
Do I look like that guy off Harry Potter?
Yes.
I can't remember his name, like Finn or Flynn.
The guy who's always
Finnegan.
blowing up.
Finnegan, that's his name.
Finnegan. Yeah, your face is covered in soot, and all your eyebrows are a bit missing, and all of your hair is kind of smoldering and standing straight up. But luckily, you guys found an interesting combination that seems to work quite nicely of ground up, and I mean like powdered aluminum, a bit of magnesium, sugar, and then, of course, black powder. Mixed all together, and then left overnight far, far away from a fire, but close enough that it could dry out and truly become like sand. And so thus...
Oh,
go ahead.
I was just going to ask, did Swift also be able to... Does he know how to make this as well so we can do it ourselves for cheaper?
He can, but in the process and part of the gold was the startup. So, Cubed, I don't know if you know or have ever seen a reloading tool, but part of all the money and the time was spent making reloading tools.
You have to make it. It's like this really weird assembly machine.
So essentially, it's a series of presses and crimps.
Yeah, to reload your own bullets. I've seen it before. Right. It's very weird.
But even though you're not reloading technically, you would still need them to, make and finish the casings and mount all this shit together. So
something I'm going to tell Cube's character. Hey Thea.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you fire this, okay? Could you please keep the things that get ejected? Why we don't know what those are called?
Sure, I can keep them.
Yeah, they may be hot after you fire them, so be careful. Just keep them and throw them in your bag, and we can use them to make them all.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Okay.
And it is quite interesting because brass is definitely a thing. But the process of making brass as finite as, or to the dimensions that are needed to be a bullet, the comparing the casings, they work and they slide in the chamber and they fit reasonably snugly. There is a little bit of play and wobble in the back of it, but it seems to be within a tolerance that is acceptable.
Sounds like a possibility of a misfire. Just
dice has 20 sides, my friends.
Don't roll one,
yes,
please.
it does.
Don't roll one.
But you and Fizzle Sprocket are confident that it will work, and as you suggested, these can be reloaded in the future. So, Yosef, you have the knowledge of the tool, or you have the knowledge of how to make this stuff. Mm-hmm. Making the tools would be tricky, considering you're not like a full-blown smithy. But you essentially, as you go along your travels, you could make the powders required.
Okay, so I could make
which could open up all new sorts of stupid fun possibilities.
It's like TNT but smaller.
Yeah.
We can make our thorium powder. I'm
Fuck, no.
You sprinkle a bit of thorium. Yeah, that would be a dragon fire round, and that. Yeah, you know it.
That's pretty good. No, I almost convinced my dad to get that and use it in.
Those are so cool.
I
can't ever think of a reason what I would use it against other than just to use it.
No, this okay.
to fuck everything up,
No.
including what's behind them.
this is the perfect reason why I use a dragon breath round. Okay, when you're completely hunting but you're hunting ducks and it's like early in the morning and you slip it in somebody's guns as the first bullet and they don't expect it.
Oh my god, that's so troll.
It's because it's like 20 feet of fire in front of you.
Yeah.
And it's like so it's like so dark early in the morning and they fire just like fire. It's like what the fuck? They're just, like, throw their
All
gun
the
on,
ducks are gone.
Well, hey,
roasted.
at least if you shoot the duck with a flame bullet, they'll already be cooked to eat.
Yeah, no, you just actually like destroy the meat because all the feathers melt to it.
Ugh. All right.
So anyway, with that, you come back to the party the next morning, burnt, singed, crispy, with a newfound respect for the arts and fine machinery, and as I said, one new stripper clip and 10 brand new bullets.
10? Oh yeah, we have 16.
10. You have 16. And of course the gun, because you had that too. Also, now you can demonstrate to Thea how to essentially use the stripper clip, load it, and all the other things that, Fizzle Sprocket discovered about this weapon.
Alright, so basically what he's labeled these products mean, okay? These are these clip things, and you see these little divots at the very end of these bullets here, like towards the end where you actually load it. Well, you actually put these on the stripper clip itself, and it like kind of slides in like this, and you see what I'm talking about. And then you're gonna put 5 in here. That's what the holes are for, like 5 holes.
Okay.
Okay. So in doing so, then you take the metal attachment on the end of these bullets. Okay, the shorter, pointier ends facing to where the gun's going to exit the bullets, and then you push them down, but you don't push the actual clip thing. You push the bullets themselves down, and then you take out the stripper clip at the end, and then you push the bolt forward and then push it down.
And
boom.
as he demonstrates this and he pushes the 5 down, they all drop down along this track and slide in with a metallic click as the last one clears the bottom catch pin, as the spring holds the plate and then shows that you can put one in the chamber or just sliding the bolt forward to catch and chamber the first round at the top of the internal magazine.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
and I also
I was gonna ask, since I don't know about this gun, I'll probably be curious. Think of muskets. I'll probably ask. So where do I put the powder in?
none, 0. It's already there.
So how do I reload?
You put in your bullets. Okay,
See, I know the answer to this, but I'm
I
assuming
know,
as
I know.
in character she wouldn't know how
Roll
to
an
discuss.
intelligence check.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll intelligence, Thea.
Can I assist with explaining?
Yes, and roll with advantage because oh shit,
No.
Joseph. I don't know what I was trying to say, Theo.
Hey, Theo.
Hey Theo, what you doing?
But Joseph is explaining it to you, demonstrating, essentially, like showing off all. There we go. You understand. You
Okay.
get what's going on here. You see the bigger picture. Kind of. Also, as Kimber showed you, Joseph, he also kind of, unsurprisingly, since he is a very clever man, or dwarf, I should say.
I think he was a gnome.
He is a gnome, so I was wrong both times. He's a very clever gnome. He also shows you how to, like, essentially field strip the weapon
Oh,
and
shit.
disassemble it, and like you're like absolutely terrified
we're
when he
not
does
doing
this
it.
on the bench, and like springs
Nope.
and bolts and pins and shit go like everywhere, and he's like,
like
"Oh,
no.
shit." And then like he spends like the next like 3 hours putting it back together, but like then he can do it like 10 times, and you're like, that's amazing. And then he walks through and shows you, how you do it, makes you do it, make sure you understand. And I'd imagine you would take the next time to do it with Thea and make sure she understands.
Another intelligence check.
Okay, now
I'll make it. Yeah, go ahead. Why
Okay,
not?
okay.
With
Thea,
advantage.
Thea, I'm gonna teach you this basic the first time, and after that, then we're gonna blindfold you. I'm gonna roll you around 3 times, then you're gonna do it again.
And then under your pillow.
Okay. With advantage, you said?
With advantage.
Okay, 15.
That'll do. You got it. You get it.
Cool.
You don't know quite how the bullet works, but as Yosef has stressed, you don't have to. You just have to know how the weapon works.
All right.
Point it at what you don't want living anymore.
Pull
So,
the trigger.
so I can do 5 shots without reloading. Is that what I'm getting?
Essentially, it because the musket, we're saying it's a bonus action to reload, right? Which is a bit silly because it would take longer, but that's D&D rules to keep the game moving. So essentially, it's 5. You get 5 actions of shooting if you so desire, and then it's an action to reload,
Not a bonus action?
not a bonus action.
So I can shoot 5 times on my turn and reload? No?
Insane.
Oh.
So instead of like before, it was your action, shoot the musket. Bonus action, reload the musket. You get to your next turn. Action, shoot the musket. Bonus action, reload the musket.
Okay.
Now it's action, shoot, do whatever you want for your bonus action. Next action, shoot, do whatever you want for your next action. Until the 6th action where you have to reload.
Yeah, then you have to take your entire action to
Unless
reload.
from this point forward, you're specifying to me that since you have a loose bullet, you're going 5 in the internal plus 1, which means that.
Or if you really wanted just to be a dick, every time you shoot a bullet, you have them all loose in a bag. You just pull one out and re-put
That
it in
would
the
be.
That would
if
be a
you're-
bonus action.
That would be a
Yeah,
bonus
it'd be a
action.
bonus
That would
action.
take way too long.
I mean, like to be an action and a bonus action, so you never have to actually take a full action to reload it.
Well, I mean, you could probably do that until you're out of the fray.
All right, but anyway, Thea, do you
Oh.
understand?
Yeah, I understand now.
Is there a safety on the gun?
Yeah.
There is not a safety on this gun.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
I was asking.
I'll make sure. Well, if it's a newer gun, yeah, there should be a safety on a gun like this then.
Bolt action. Yeah. Okay, sure.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Intelligence check.
I stress, if anything I've taught her, the safety
Yep.
feature of the gun.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because essentially, as soon as you close that bolt, you are ready to rock and roll.
Or just not have it loaded unless you're going into a dangerous situation. But
Yeah.
we don't know what gun safety is around here.
Yeah.
We're in medieval time. What's gun safety?
So
Yeah, and Thea like sweeps everybody with the barrel, and you all just laugh, and us as intelligent individuals internally scream.
so
That would definitely be like, wait, do me, take my picture.
so the range on this the range on this was 210, right?
I thought I gave you all the stats.
I got 2d10. I think I can look for. I think that was
it's
the.
not, hold up,
attack.
it's not
I thought
2d10.
it was like 1d10.
No.
No, it's 2d10.
I think it's.
I looked it up.
2d6.
No, I looked it up. Hunting rifle, you said it was 2d10.
Hold up. We might change. We might change that. That's a little much.
5e tools. We'll go to items.
You're gonna get back to the boat. Me and you're gonna be fighting over that last bird.
Hunting rifle.
I'm throwing a bell at you.
2d10.
Right, wrong one.
I might roll an intelligence.
Yeah, it's a
check.
2d10 piercing is what you told me. Oh, it's 240 feet. Reload 5 shots, two-handed.
Huh? Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? 2d10. I'll let you have it.
Have we figured out what bayonets are yet? Or is that too far in the future for us?
You know what? I would say it's not a far-fetched thing to say, hey, this is a long weapon. You know what else is long? A spear. And you know what a spear has? Yeah, I would say that you could probably, especially with your intelligence, you could start dreaming up, saying, hey, maybe next time I talk to Fizzle Sprocket, see if he couldn't rig up something that could slip under this and make it so Thea had like a pocket spear.
Just in case, if enemies get a little too close.
Sure. I'd imagine pretty much like years after the first muskets were, like the first true muskets were invented, bayonets were like slapped on that shit. And they're like, it takes
in the Napoleonic Wars, bayonets were a thing.
Yeah.
In the first year.
Also,
what is everybody else doing?
Yeah, what else?
Alright, so that's done. You guys know everything. Everything, all the stats apply. I'm all happy with this.
there's safety on this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Yosef has showed you how that. So, that being said, all of this is happening aboard the Great Turtle. Everybody is aboard the Great Turtle. What are the rest of you doing?
I've been playing with my bill.
I'm sorry, your what?
He's been playing with his bell.
Bell. Okay, I thought you said dill. I'm like a pickle or something else.
Hear he,
So you're just walking around the ship, pissing off the crew as they wake up to you like a small child, like look what I got! Everybody's like, oh my god, who let this happen?
But you can't do anything to Draco. He's fucking strong as shit.
That's about right. Well, that's fairly accurate.
The only person who might be able to do anything is Log or Rat.
I'm not doing it too bad, but
Sure. You're a respectful individual.
yeah, I mean it might be attached to my belt. Just saying.
Right. So every once in a while you get like a soft ding as like you move around.
Now we will always know where Draco is.
Yeah, it's like a cat, like a bell on a cat's collar.
Here, let me retcon that.
Do you want a cat's collar bell?
No. Draco has the bell attached to his belt.
Okay.
He is practicing doing martial arts without making the bell ring.
Ah.
Ooh. I do like that. That's very zen.
Do you want me to roll anything for
Roll
Sounds dexterous to me.
yeah, I would say athletics or acrobatics if you have it.
Okay.
Oh, I close it. Yeah. Oh, go.
Yeah. He's not doing very good.
He's not doing very good, but you really like this workout per se because it makes you do things you're not used to. It really makes you how do I put this? You have to like strain and work harder to be more fluid like to not make the bell ring.
What?
So you definitely feel that this could be very useful to you in the future.
Then he will keep it bag of holding because it doesn't make any fucking noise in the bag of holding whenever it's not in use.
Yeah.
How early is this in the morning?
Sunrise.
I roll
So
something.
like 8 o'clock.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, Yosef would be up, and he would actually notice Draco doing martial arts. He wants to pull out his book and draw some of the movements that Draco's doing.
Okay. I won't make you roll.
Dex.
It's you're in no hurry, so you
I'm
go
not
through and you
paying
start to
attention.
sketch, and it's very Tai Chi looking, I'd imagine, since the movements are very smooth, not jerky, and very fluid.
Draco might be jerky, but
Right, but you can, as you draw the pictures, like the stances, as he works through his normal routine, but slows it down and tries to make it more fluid. I think actually Tai Chi would be very accurate to what you're attempting to do.
yeah.
That's actually cool.
Better? What was
Yeah,
it?
Cube, your attack with the musket or with the rifle is your proficiency and your dex. So whatever that is right now. So I think that would be cool.
Probably the
Okay.
same things for your musket.
Yep.
Well, my musket is a +1, so it's a +9.
Right.
No, well, almost.
Yeah,
the
so
same
this is a
thing.
+8.
Okay.
And what is Lilac doing?
What is Lilac doing?
I am cleaning up my room from the ritual that I performed. Bird in.
Right.
Going to take the bird and kind of toss it over
Okay,
the railings.
You
of the
kind of
ship.
like open up because you share a room with a cannon now. Great companion, a cannon is. Just kind of sits there, being a cannon. But you open up its kind of gun port and like push the bird out and it just falls into the water, the carcass. You see some early morning fish come up and start chewing on the remains of this bird.
I'm gonna go up top to where Polly is. Make sure
All right, you
Okay.
see when you hit the deck of this the Great Turtle, you see the crew, moving about business, kind of getting some cargo secured down for the next time they head out to sea. You see Yosef sketching poses that Draku is making, and behind Draku, you see Kali attempting to replicate some of the poses that she can.
Ali?
Yeah, sure, why not? The bird's got zen.
I'm gonna give a small smile and somberly walk over to her and bury my face in her chest area.
Right where the fur is or the feathers are most floofy, and she kind of gives you some cooing noises and gives you head bumps. Give that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons.
I didn't want to say it out loud. I was like, damn.
I
funny.
saw you. I'm like, did he whisper that to me, or was that for everybody? Because that's
No,
a
everyone.
Everybody saw it.
that is awesome.
So, what all we need to do?
I think we have to get our shit together to go kill a dragon.
Yeah.
Well, I have more ammunition on the gun, and I can be 240 feet away from it and shoot it. I have
I thought
sharpshooter.
Probably more about like food supplies to get there.
No, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, it is gonna be about. What did I say?
Well, you
I
said
think I
it's
said
gonna, like it's 2 or 3 days to the first town, which is I have it written down here. Give me a minute. It's
Right, because it's a week to Alfreda, and
Yeah,
then
no,
it's a week
Alfreda.
and change to Monotal.
So I think in logistic wise, if we have like a week's worth of food, we can make it to the first town to resupply before we go up to the dragon. And of course we could forage along the way, so
And would Yosef's character know about like if any of the supplies along the way is good enough for making at least more powder?
probably not. I can roll, but probably not. In history check or just a straight intelligence check, Polo?
I'll let you do either or.
I'm gonna roll history.
DM,
Yes, sir.
how many days do you think it's been since I got my bread?
Oh shit! How long was that bread supposed to last?
It's bread. It's fine.
No, that's not what I'm saying. How many supplies with the bread that you had?
Well-
it's bread. It's fine. You like open up the bag and it's just like green.
Well, I don't think this is normal bread to begin with. So
Magical
No,
bread,
this
so
is
I-
well, I mean, it's definitely got some preservatives in it. That's for damn sure.
I'm just wondering because I have 74 slices. I wanted to know.
Haven't you been eating 3 a day though, with every meal? I thought you were.
I think like I'm eating one extra a day because I think each slice of bread is like a full meal.
Okay,
So,
I would definitely say that you are. Let's say you're down to. You're just. Let's say you're at 10. You have 10 pieces left.
I'm down to 10.
Yeah, man, we've been. This is a very
Yeah,
long
you bought that
journey.
shit back in Bar Yard, dude. Like,
Listen,
It's been a while.
That's where you
You've
bought
been
this-
halfway around the world.
You bought that bread with John. I remember that.
So Draco is going to go on a search for more bread.
okay.
Baseball's
Baseball's too.
So I need
Search for
I need-
more bread.
history.
I'll go
check.
with him just to. I want to clear my head.
Okay. That is for a history check. That is a 25 for about finding materials along the way to make more gunpowder for this shit.
I'm sorry,
I
what was
do
that
have-
history check?
The history check was based off Cube's question. If there was any other, if I would known any other materials that could be got on the way towards the dragon, based off my knowledge of the path, to make more gunpowder.
You would want to be in or near a mining town. I
have-
say.
I
What?
do have 4.5 pounds of black powder.
Not same shit, sadly.
yeah,
Well,
black
Well,
powder
I
won't
don't
work.
know
It
if
is one-
that's a
it's-
part of it.
Yeah, it's one of the. We'll just say that's one of the ingredients.
Okay.
But of all the accelerants I know,
Oh wait, do you still have the fucking keg of black powder?
No, we used that. We blew up at the slave trade's house. Remember?
you
Oh,
could probably requisition a keg from the ship.
Yeah.
I mean, they are rolling with a heavy magazine now, so the Great Turtle could sustain fire for quite a few hours continuously.
This is a powder keg waiting to explode that we're on right now.
Yeah, well, no, but that's. They said that the USS Constitution could sustain like fire at its most efficient reload for like a week straight. That was its normal ammunition load. Like it was just ready always. So yes, the Great Turtle is running hot and heavy now. So you could probably get a keg or like a bag or something.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause I think in like the terms of concrete bags. So there's like there's like a bunch of 80s downstairs,
You
which
mean like those like tote bags or like the actual like quick creep bags?
like Quick Creek bags, like
Oh,
what I
God.
used to build fences with.
Oh no, not those.
But
Those
yeah,
are
there's
heavy
like
as fuck.
that the mini what you guys had when I say 5-pound bag is actually like a small barrel. No, not terribly small, but you get the idea. Like
Yeah.
a couple.
Like I said,
gallon.
I have 4.5 pound bag of black powder in the bag of holding.
But yeah, that could definitely go to materials. Mine, if you talk to the reasonably intelligent people, they could probably either sell you or get you magnesium and aluminum. Grinding it up might be a bit of a challenge, but if there was like a mill somewhere or a smithy, they could probably do it for a reasonable fee.
Rack, get me the coffee grinder. I gotta grind some shit.
you actually you eat the coffee grinder because magnesium's soft, but
And
aluminum is kind of too. So
Well, while Draku asks everybody if they want to go out with him on his journey for bread,
I'll go with them.
I could go with
Also,
them.
I want to double check. We also need to because I need to go because we all have animals because we procured them and they're in the turtle right now, right?
Right.
Fucking
And-
drag the warhorse.
So we
What?
also need to procure feed for the
Yep,
animals.
oats, all that good stuff.
Right.
And in fact, your animals, fun fact, have not been staying aboard the Great Turtle, as Rack has demanded that they be
Get the
moved
fuck off.
to a
Local stable.
yeah, a local stable, or I was gonna say kennel, but stable's the right word, because space is a premium with a crew of 20, and you guys just dicking around doing whatever you're doing. And so there was not room for 6 more horses aboard the ship.
I would say
Hey, just
with
make
the
another
exception of
compartment.
Probably
Just
Kali,
make another damn compartment.
because Kali's up on the mast. Just
Right,
like
yeah, I know.
doing-
Kali's been great. Like, every time people need to go where she is, she just moves. So, no big deal.
I can just picture like Rack yelling at Kali, and Kali just like headbutting him, and he's like,
Yeah, or like
She just
one
flies
of
up
the
to like the
crews.
little nest up there.
Yeah, up in the
Fucking-
makes a bird's nest in the crow's nest, and like pisses off the watch. When they climb up there and have to like move sticks and twigs, and she just keeps
There's
flying
just
back
weird
up
shit
and
everywhere,
dropping them
too.
there. Yeah,
"Do not stand in this area."
that is an interest. No, she eats, so because she is technically an ethereal creature, but we have declared that she does eat, so gotta go somewhere.
It's just ethereal shit everywhere. It's not.
Ethereal
It's
shit
not- Listen, it's there, but it's
title
not
of the
there.
episode. Ethereal shit everywhere.
It's there, but it's not there. It's like the ectoplasm like from Ghostbusters.
Oh my god, you get slime on your shoe!
What the
Oh my
fuck?
gosh. I park under a tree for shade for my car, and there's always bird poop on it. Now, I can't imagine having a large raven. My car would just be white.
Well, that's the deck of the Great Turtle. They scrub it daily now.
And then you just hear like under people's whispers.
God,
You just hear this in the background.
Fucking bird.
Nope, wrong one. You just hear this.
Have to go
It's
pick
not
it
that
up.
long of a fall.
okay, no shit. All right, so we're gonna go look for stuff.
Alright, we're gonna
Yeah.
go shopping. Okay, cool. So you guys head into town with assistance from whoever. So someone give me a perception check with advantage, please.
I got this.
I'll choose the
what
person with the
can-
highest perception value.
But I don't want to be looking for like stuff. What I want to be looking for, because I already know what I need to get, and I can get it easy. I want to see if
22.
there's like anyone watching us, following us, anyone being shady, shit like that.
Okay, make your own then, since it's different from the...
I'm just gonna use my passive perception.
Ah, you bastard.
I think my passive perception's like a.
Yeah.
It's more.
It's
than
like
that.
something you'll never roll, so you just say,
Mm.
I use my passive.
What is my passive perception?
Like 20
Yeah,
Right,
I
no,
thought.
it's 17. It's 17.
Oh,
Is
17.
12 what we're looking at? Oh no, 22. Okay.
What is passive perception?
This is 17.
10 plus your
10 plus your perception bonus.
Okay, so my passive is an 18, but I rolled a 22.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all of
mine's
you
a
guys-
17 because I have like observant bullshit. Just adds another +5 to
Yeah,
it.
essentially, no one sneaks up on you. Nobody.
Yeah, but I have the best passive investigation.
Alright,
Mwah.
so with the 22, you guys meander your way around. Yosef, to the best of your knowledge, there's, excuse me.
Well, I just want to be clear. It's like not like people following us or anyone.
No
doing,
one
like,
is maliciously
shady
following you.
stuff or anyone doing shady stuff around us. Where we
No, you get a couple people who will pay you glances because you're all very different, very exotic, and you all carry very different things. Especially Thea carries a weapon that no one has ever seen before. So you get a couple curious passerbyers. And I would even say some people stop to ask questions about where you're in like a in like a casual setting, not like
Hey, where you from, kiddo?
yeah.
That-
Not like somebody who's like, you know, you don't look like you're from around here kind of thing. It's more like hey, that's really cool. Where'd you get that kind of stuff?
I actually have a question about how I'm holding my weapons. Did I make straps for them?
No, but if you want to, they'll say that's done. That's easy enough to tie, you know, a couple strips of burlap together and give you a shoulder sling.
Okay.
It's no speed sling, but it's much like if you like shoulder your weapon and you walk around with it. That's essentially what you look like.
Yeah. Because I don't think I would be holding a musket in one hand and the other gun in the other. That's what I was wondering.
The musket's probably taller than you are.
Both of them are pretty much all of Thea's weapons except for the hand crossbow.
She literally looks like someone from PUBG with the two like shoulder guns on her back.
She's just dragging the butts of them.
Yeah, but if you've ever seen like what are they called? It's not a gun case, but it's essentially like a bag that you put like you've put your musket in, and that goes over your shoulder at like or across your back at a diagonal, and then essentially you put over that you put the hunting rifle. And so it all kind of sticks together, but
I think it's called an A-frame, but I may be wrong.
Okay, I think of it like a not like a gun box, but like a bag, like a rifle bag.
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, if you can imagine that in your flavor of burlap sack, that's essentially what it is.
Okay.
But you guys, no malicious intent. Nobody's stalking you. I would say a couple times, Yosef, because you're stupidly good and you would notice it. A couple thieves kind of eye you up, you know, maybe consider making a pass on you, but kind of see the overwhelming badassery that you guys present and think, you know what?
There's a Draco.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
my
think, like,
passive,
you know,
I would
that-
probably notice too, and I would just turn and
That
scowl.
fruit is too high on the tree for me, and they leave you alone.
Would I notice them being part of Dwacha or no?
No, these are like your common street thieves.
Local thieves.
Yeah, these are like the muggers and the quick pickpockets. But they deem the fruit to be too high on the tree and go pester someone else. But eventually you guys make your way to a general, I would say like a general store. They sell a bit of everything. Here in the city, in the farm, especially you notice this in a Kaga, a general store was more everything you need to run a farm with the exception of food. Inner city is everything you need to survive. So like, you know, more like clothing, foods, stuff that we would more like if you went to Fred Meyer.
We're going to fucking Walmart.
Yes, essentially. Because in the inner city, I can't go in my backyard and grow crops, but in the country that's expected and that's the way it goes.
Gotcha.
So anyway, you find the and it's not like a store. I should say it's more like a flea market street.
Oh.
And where essentially people from the outlands, the suburban areas, the farmlands come inner city to sell all their, you know, produce, food, stuff like that, meats, all the good stuff. So you're essentially in a farmer's market.
Every booth that we walk in, Draco rings the bell.
Okay, a lot of these are like street carts. Some of them have bells, so essentially as you walk under like the awning, the person behind the counter is eyeing you. They see you come, they're about to speak to you as you all pile into like the central area, and you ring the bell, and they just kind of go, really? And then like move on with whatever their planned sales pitch or whatever you guys need from them. So do you want to do just fast shopping, or do we want to have interactions?
Depending on the pricing.
I'm down with I mean, are we planning on heading out this evening? Is that the game plan?
I mean, I would hope so.
Okay. So
Well,
yeah, I'm down with
if we
like,
fight-
relatively.
Hopefully we don't fight the dragon tonight though, because I don't want the bard with us.
No, we got to get to the first city first. We got to
Yeah.
get to the first city.
We still have a long bit of travel.
We'll do a hybrid. So we'll say that this first place is is like the first series of market stalls you hit is everything you need for your horses, yourselves, as far as food, produce, water skins, stuff like that. Non-perishables, as non-perishable as the medievals can give you.
Except for that bread, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you pick up your salt pork and hardtack for the long trek. And
how long is this gonna cost us individually wise?
I would say what's the for good, reasonable rations, is it a gold per 2 days, and then for good rations it's a gold a day?
I think so.
I can look it up.
Okay.
Go to 5.
If you guys are just buying what is essentially ration packs.
Yeah.
This would be
if
items.
if you just have regular rations, there's a schedule of regular rations.
We'll say that it's a week to Alafrida and then 10 days to Monotal. So if you want to just get from point A to point B 7 days, that would be 7 gold a person.
It looks like
the good stuff.
it looks like rations for 1 day is 5 silver pieces.
Yeah, that's just regular. So 1 day is 2 days.
2 days.
One goal is 2 days. If you want to just do regular rations, but if you want better,
if you want that gourmet shit,
yeah,
it's gonna cost you.
it's $1 a day or a gold a day.
Gold a day.
What about horse stuff?
The horse feed, we'll just say that is
that's a copper a piece for every.
Yeah, it's a silver a day.
So would you say 10 gold?
For all of you and all of your horses, let's call it 20 gold.
Oh, for all I was thinking per individual.
Oh yeah, per individual and your horses. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 gold.
Okay. I do try to find somebody that does have my bread.
Sure.
My
now that
friend.
farmers market, make another roll. We'll do some
I don't
fun
have a horse.
interaction. Huh?
You have Kali.
You got a bird.
Molly sustains herself.
You still have
Yeah. She goes and digs up her own worms. She's a big girl.
I'm interested, so I'm gonna give about this bread. So I'm gonna give Draco advantage. What are you looking for? Is this bread stuff? I'm interested.
Yeah. You've gotten all the basics. Now we'll move on to exotics and luxuries.
So do we all have to minus at least 10 gold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you
17
guys
on the perception.
are more than comfortable
Get us on back in.
to get you to Alafrida, and even a little bit beyond if you want to pass on through. What did you roll, Draco? I'm sorry.
17 with advantage.
17 with advantage. So you make your way down the stalls. There's guys selling cabbage.
Cabbages.
Cabbages. Yep. There's a guy selling cabbages. There's all the various types of produce that can be grown. But Draku, as you know, your nose is better than your eyes sometimes, and you smell a bakery. There is a bakery somewhere here, and it is strong, and you essentially do that thing where your feet lift off the ground and your nose takes you right to it. And you guys walk into not a cart, but a shop, a store, and at the top of it, it says Ivan's Bakery, and there's a chimney, and it's kind of like Burger King has the Waft-O-Matic where they try and disperse the smell, so anybody driving by is oh damn, that smells so good, and then they'll go buy it. Same concept as any bakery with a brain does. The doors open, the smell's wafting out, everybody's just trying to walking by, wanting to stop in and stuff. So you guys walk in, and it's a cornucopia of sugary goodness. There's donuts, pastries, all that good stuff, but there's also essentially a nicer version of hard salt tack. Everything bread, which has, I don't know if you've ever had that, but it's salt and pepper, like a little bit of Johnny's on there, and some very other spices that make it, more appetizing than normal bread, but like, cheesy garlic and all this other good delectables. So essentially you get up and there's some stupidly buff, orcish fellow working behind the counter, shirtless with the exception of his apron, and he's got one of those big ass pizza spatulas and like an open brick wood fire oven behind him with like a couple loaves that are currently cooking in there.
Hello, good sir.
Good morning to you. What can I do for you?
You sound strangely like every other person that we've talked to. Just kidding.
It's the Commonwealth, mate. We all sound this way around here.
It's
I
like
am
it's
looking-
all the same NPC.
Yeah, it's almost like the same person voices them.
They're like, I'm not Matt Mercer, okay? I'm sorry. I can't even be Eric Campbell.
I am looking, and I kind of lean in for a special kind of bread.
He kind of plays along and leans across the display case of donuts to get closer. What kind of bread you talking about?
Well, I got this bread, and I pull out my bread. I got 10 pieces left.
Okay.
I pull out a slice of bread, and I look at them, and I say, this bread right here, every time you eat
Have you ever seen bread so good?
every time you eat a slice of bread, it's like eating a 3-course meal.
I see.
And then I like, slowly hide it back away, like looking around, like I'm buying drugs.
Right, yeah. I was like, what the hell's going on over there? But nobody pays you any mind.
Yeah.
I think I might be able to help you. I've been working on a new family recipe of mine. And he kind of pulls out this, and it's dense. It has the consistency of like pound cake, and it's heavy. Like he, kind of slides it up and like peels off a thin strip and hands it over to you for like a sample. Tell me what you think of it.
I try a bite.
It is better than your bread.
Oh my god. How does it make me feel?
Testing.
You don't
Testing
get a
from-
lot of it, but it definitely feels like a good snack. Like, just from the sliver you got, you feel...
A little bit too.
You feel
That better?
energized, essentially. You feel
I'm louder than
not all the nutrients, but the calories that you need to burn.
Okay.
Testing.
How much
Better.
do you got of this? Special
I
bread.
have 4 loaves ready for today.
How much is a loaf, my good sir?
Well, it is a fine bread, as you pointed out, so let's call it... Let's say 8 gold pieces a loaf.
8 gold pieces a loaf.
Hey, drugs aren't cheap.
Is this bread gonna suck my dick? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you want it to?
How much are you willing to pay, Draku?
Money talks and magic works, my friend.
This is Draku. I like your words, Magic Man.
How about if I buy the whole lot? We'll go 6 gold pieces per loaf.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh god, this is gonna be fucking horrible. Let's see, persuasion plus
I'm
1.
going to
Oh.
this is by like being in his ear again and like whispering things to him.
Okay, what do you say to him?
Yeah, you gotta. What
What do you
tell
say
him?
for him to say, and then what does he butcher?
Okay. Well, yeah. What is he? What are you trying to say first? Okay.
What am I trying to say?
Yeah.
Well, I tried to talk him down from 8 to 6.
Can I
Okay.
cast guidance on him?
Yes.
Yes. You can do that. Okay. Compare your bread to his, and how long yours is actually stayed in like good condition, and like can he guarantee it?
Okay.
And all this other stuff.
All right. Can I see that slice that you have there?
Okay.
And I
yeah.
pull my bread out again, and I kind of weigh them out, smell them, bro.
You get like a jeweler's monocle out.
Those I smell them both. I break off a little bit of mine.
Make sure all the
try a little
crystals
bit
are
of yours.
aligned.
Right.
Make sure you can chop it up well to sniff it.
He takes both his hands and takes like a crumb from the new bread and crumb from the old bread and put them between his two fingers and rub them back and forth just to
Take
feel
a bite,
them.
like do that like thing, that annoying ass thing that wine tasters do, where they like
Try to
chew on
spit
it
it
open
out.
mouth. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, aerate it, as they say.
Yeah. But yeah, I closely inspect the two
Okay.
on his on Clover's advice, and then I say, if I buy the whole lot, how about what could you get? What could you do for the whole lot? Would you be able to do 6 or 5 gold per loaf?
Did you roll your persuasion?
No, not yet,
Oh,
because he was giving me advantage. So
well,
and I
Tim
also have,
does.
he looks iffy about the 6, so go ahead and roll for it.
okay, add advantage with guidance. So that's
Yeah,
a D4.
why not?
Okay, so boom, that's a 10.
This is why
Man.
guidance exists, to help with
So
stupid
14.
shit.
And
For
then
the
the
first
other
one.
one is
Oh. Okay, so 14.
14.
I don't know about 6 per. What about 7? A compromise. You seem like a man who knows his bread.
I do. A
Oh,
whole
it's-
lot. 7 gold pieces per bread, huh?
Aye.
Per loaf. So that's how many slices you got per loaf?
There be 12 per loaf. The baker's dozen.
Thought that's 13.
Aye, it is 13.
So you're lying.
So you're lying to your customers now.
No, that wasn't an NPC fault. That was a Lucas error.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Look,
Look,
Can we make it in character?
my donut shops around here give me 12 when I say give me a dozen.
so yeah, but the baker's doesn't.
You gotta specify a baker's dozen.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, well, never mind then.
So it's
But at
13
Heavenly,
or
I'm
12.
going to save the Heavenly dozen, and that's 14, so.
Well, yeah, this is a different thing too. So yeah.
Okay, so I have. Okay, so
When
how
does
much?
a dozen stop being a dozen? I got 96 donuts, and I asked for a dozen.
They were all the old ones.
Oh, dude, Dale's from Voodoo. Oh, so good.
All right,
You guys don't have that pleasure.
all right. I say you have yourself a deal. And
Yeah, he reaches across and like you're working out some huge contract, like shakes your hand. It is a deal then. I hope they serve you well.
and I
Not
hand
the
him,
big customer base for them yet, but I think they'll do well on ships.
and I hand him 27 gold.
Okay, he takes it and kind of, essentially that loaf was pre-cut as thus the display, and he fetches the other 3 loaves, cuts them into 13 pieces, and wraps them up in like a wax paper and hands them over to you.
So I have. What was it?
So it'd be 13 times 4.
52 slices.
There you go.
Plus
And
10.
we- yeah,
Plus 10.
62 slices.
Nice. A lot of good bread.
And then we leave.
Yep, you leave. Is there anything else while you're in this farmers market area?
I think we already stocked
After we
on
leave,
rations
I
and a note,
I
so.
shorted him a gold piece.
I was almost tempted. I'm like, did he fuck with me, or did? I'm like, I feel like he would be serious in the transaction, but no. You know what? That's on me. I'll let that one slide.
It was 28, but I handed him 27 gold.
I almost stopped to check the math. Like I could have done it in my head, but I was feeling lazy, and I was almost about to pick up.
the trickster.
Yeah, the wise master plays.
Listen, knows how to get a deal at every place.
The deal's Daniel over here.
Well,
Joker, the art of the deal.
yeah, yes, because
Art of the bread.
part of that one of those slices of bread was already somewhat munched on by me, so
Right. Fair trade.
Yeah.
All right.
He was happy. He didn't notice.
Lilith, do you, or I guess this goes for everybody, does anybody need anything, not necessarily food related, but other various novelties, party favors, souvenirs?
Did we already check the magic store here? I forgot.
I want to say yes. I think yes.
I wouldn't mind going to an enchanter's or an enchanted store to just see what brews they're
okay, so not a magic store, but a straight up enchanting store.
or like to see what kind of enchanted shit people got.
All right. Whoever wants to roll perception with.
I'll do it.
You want to roll?
I'll roll.
I will help.
I'll roll for this one. This is like Yosef's domain.
Time to make up a bunch of fun shit that'll break the game somehow.
Hey, I mean, we gotta be prepared to fight a dragon, right? And get anything.
Ooh, okay. I got a 19.
A 19 straight up, or is that with stuff?
That's what's with stuff, but this 19.
Got
Okay.
an 18.
Ooh.
Nice.
Listen, I only have a +2. Okay.
All right, so you figure out that the best
Draco got
best
a 26.
enchanter around, and also who doesn't just take commissions, but also has like a little store and a serve. Because some, magic is weird, and sometimes it can make people strange. So there's plenty of enchanters around, but a lot of them are like, hermits and like only will take a job, do it, hand it back, get the money, and then like go on. But like nobody actually ever sees them, nor do they ever want to see people. But you do hear about somebody on the 3rd level of the column that I'm sorry, it counts from the top down, so it would be the 5th level of the that's not right either, that's the shipping house. It would be the
We'll get there
level.
eventually.
Yeah, we just got stuck on the elevator.
The windlass is like just going every which way, and the conductor working the gearbox is like, I don't know what's happening, folks. Sorry about the ride. The DM is just stroking out. You get to the 8th level of the column, which is actually 2 floors up from the ground, because remember, it counts down, and there's 10 floors. That was not smart in hindsight. Anyway, where you hear that there is an enchanter who not only takes commissions, but also has a storefront of various gadgets, wizardries, and fun little bits and baubles. You
and
make... What?
Nothing.
You say cobbles?
No, I said tits and tobbles.
Bits and tobbles. I've never heard that one before. That's a good one.
It's just bits and bobbles, but instead of it's a B, it's a T. Tits and tobbles.
You're a genius. In your own weird way.
Very good. That's all it is.
So with that, you guys kind of walk your way around the wire. I apologize in advance. I'm not on my game tonight as far as speaking. I have words and my mouth can't say them.
I understand.
Alright, so with that, you guys work your way around the winding streets of the 8th level of the column to... What words did I pick for this one? Ahem. Why is that so hard to say? Elenum's enchantings.
Elenums.
Elenums.
Well, is there is there a way to enchant my the mysterious weapon?
The gun?
Yeah.
That'd be a question for her.
No, wait, are we in the store right now?
No, you're standing out in front of it.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, here looks like a spot. Let's go in.
I was like that. Cubed. I love you and I respect you, but you do this thing where you ask me questions. I'm like, that's a great question. Why don't you ask the
Is it
person
a
that's...
game?
Well, I thought I was because I thought we were already inside the building.
No. I'm sorry. So you guys walk in. There's no bell on this door.
Ding, ding,
Um,
ding, ding.
But because this is an enchanting shop, you walk in the door and you hear like a bong, but it doesn't come from the door. It comes from behind the counter.
Whenever I walk in, I cast Detect Magic.
There is a little, essentially a little piece of metal that's makes a small box that's been secured up above the door frame that you detect links to another metal box that sits behind the counter where the sound came from.
What type of magic is it?
Oh, like what school?
Yeah.
It is... Would conjuration be a acceptable answer?
Maybe. Depends on what it exactly does.
It literally, it's a sensor. Something happens, it sends a signal, it makes a noise.
I think that'd be... Oh shit, I gotta remember what the school's
All I
name.
know is it's not abjuration.
1 second.
Anyway, whatever that sounds best like, that's what it is.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
Sorry, I got nothing on you that one.
So I'll re-ask my question to her.
Well, talk to her, man. Jesus.
All right, so this woman who shows up, very elderly, looks to be elvish in nature. So elderly is like elderly. But very very fine flowing blue robes. And as she kind of like peeks her head out from the back, hello, yes, can I help you?
Hi, I have this weapon and I was wondering if you can enchant it.
Let me see it, if you wouldn't mind.
Yep, I hand her the weapon.
Oh, this is quite strange. Is this some kind of musket?
I don't know. I just know it's a very awkward, powerful weapon.
Awkward musket, you say? Let me see here. Yes. How much time and money do you want to throw at this thing?
Well, how much do you think it'd be to make it frost damage?
Oh, cold damage, you say? What is your timetable, young miss?
I turn to the party and ask, how long do we have until we go fight a red dragon?
Well, we're leaving soon.
Yeah, Taya, we're gonna be leaving soon, and it's gonna take us about 2 weeks to get to what we need to go attack and kill. So if you leave it here, you're not gonna be able to use it.
That's true. So then we only have like what, 4 hours?
I'm sorry, young miss, but unless... no, I couldn't even do that at a ridiculous fee. This is meticulous work, you must understand, and the stranger the weapon, the longer it takes.
Alright, well, thank you anyways. Any chance you have
But
anything...
I can do it, of course. It would just take me a bit of time. If that is something you want in the future.
Well, I think I'll be fine. Do you have any items like a ring of visibility or something like that?
Unfortunately, not on me. Nothing that fancy at the moment. But do look at these, and she like kind of points to essentially what is like a wooden carousel, like a vial display. And she pulls off one, and she goes, "Hey, here, take this. Look at this. A simple, unappeasing, a bottle of water. Yes. You guys look at it, and it's like clear glass,
What
clear
do my
liquid.
magic eyes tell me?
It's magical in nature. Pour this in any liquid you wish to drink, and it will make it clean, disease-free, instantly boiled, instantly filtered. Genius, right?
How long?
Actually,
how-
I have another question for the frost thing.
Okay.
So I unload the weapon and just hand her and take out one of the bullets because I think I can
Okay,
take
you-
them out. Can you?
Yes.
How long will it take you to make these bullets frost, or at least at one?
Just make it cold then, huh?
Yeah, like cold
Hmm.
ammunition.
Right, like a musket ball.
Hmm.
This is a bit bigger than a musket ball. Yes, I think I could get this done in 4 hours. Hmm.
Can you only get one done, or can you get like a few?
How much are you willing to pay?
Could do 300 gold.
Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. My sister's calling me. I'll
All
be
right.
right back.
What do you guys think? Is 300 gold a little much, or does that sound reasonable for about 4
applaud
hours?
you for thinking outside the box cubed. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't get the gun done, what about the ammunition?
But what do you
I
think? Do you
applaud.
think 300 is good pricing for about 4 hours of these bullets, or is that too high, you think?
How about you let her tell you?
I really don't know.
Well, she asked how much, and I was like, hmm.
I mean, mainly the money thing is mainly how fast you want it to be done. So it'd probably be like 100. I mean, like at that rate, it's like almost 75, 80 gold pieces an hour worth of work.
Well, I'll re-ask if he asks again. I'll be like, how much do you want? I guess.
I'll be right back. I'm going to take a use bathroom.
Okay. I guess I'll finish the last 3 minutes of my show.
Alright, I'm
I
sorry,
guess
I'm
not.
back.
Alright.
Jeez. Man, I'm sorry I had to talk to her. She is angry.
Well, I guess I'll retract my statement for that. I'm gonna ask actually, how much do you think it would be cost to do?
Well, I think for such a simple one-time, I'm assuming one-time enchantment, I'd say I could do. I'd say I could do one for 200.
Okay. Well, Yosef walked away, and I was just gonna ask him. Maybe you know this for him, for his character. If I keep the casing, and this is and he reuses the casing, is that how it is to make the bullets again?
Yeah.
So if they cast the casing as frost damage, that's not a one-time use anymore, right?
No, that means that every time the casing is touched, it's just really cold. The casing does not transfer to the bullet.
Okay, so the casing does not do frost damage.
You need
Do-
your bullet.
And also, above table, she's going to enchant the casing, the powder, the bullet, everything, because she doesn't know what this is.
Oh, I don't think that'd be a good thing because if it's cold, it won't ignite.
No, that it'll ignite. I'm
Oh.
just saying, nobody's bothered to said, hey, not the whole thing, just the pointy bit at this end.
Oh, that's true. It's hard for me to visualize what the bullet looks like, so
It looks like a bullet.
I don't have a gun. I don't
You've
know
never
what
seen a
bullets.
You never seen a bullet?
Well, I've seen cartoon bullets.
Oh dear God!
Are you serious?
All right, look up a picture of the inside of a bullet right now. Do it,
Okay. Inside
or
of
like a cutaway.
bullet.
Which one? Lexi.
Oh, what kind of? Well, there's several type of bullets.
7.62.
7.62.
Of course we give the libtard the gun.
Shit, that was funny. No offense, dude, but man,
Man, you gotta get educated,
these are important things.
right?
Hold on.
Oh, okay, I see now.
We gave you the gun and not. Never mind.
What? You're gonna? Okay.
No, he knows what the outside looks like. He needs to understand how the inside looks like.
Yeah, I know what the outside looks like. I don't know what the inside looks like. None of these pictures are showing me the inside.
Here, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Is it like the little shard things that are inside? Is that the powder?
I'm enjoying just hearing this conversation as well.
All right, hold on, you Dorcas Sporks. I got a good one for you.
Where are you sending this on text message?
in the group chat.
Hold on, I got this. I got him sitting right in front of me. This
No,
is
so if I can direct your attention, Cube, to the message I just sent you, it gives quite a plethora of fun little munitions and their various types.
Uh-huh. I see it.
And also, yeah, so you essentially have the bullet, the powder, the casing, the primer.
There we go.
Right.
Never seen a real bullet?
No.
You want to see what a 50 cal does to your hand if you use it as a hammer?
No.
Or what about some white phosphorus?
Ooh,
For the
that's
human body.
that's fun, but also not fun. Tell you what, Cube. Next time you're up in Oregon, dude, I got so many.
So,
Ooh,
wait.
those tracers, the
What?
green tips.
No, they're 5.56.
Well, I know, but they got green tips.
Okay, so
Probably
if I would ask her to just
The
do
green
what
tip is just
what
ballistic
part
that's what that
will
means.
I ask her to do?
Those were all
If you
reloaded.
direct her, it would change the price, and she could probably get 2 of them done.
Okay, but what am I directing it to? The tip
Oh,
of the
the
casing
bullet.
or the bullet?
Oh, I didn't know.
The bullet, the thing that shoots out the barrel. The casing stays. The powder
The
burns.
projectile.
The projectile.
Because the case is what Swift told you to keep.
Right.
Oh.
So
Okay.
from now on, to enhance your education, we will refer to them by their real names: powder, bullets, primers, and casings.
Okay, in the casing you have like a little, kind of like a screw at the bottom of it, which contains the primer. Which
Right, and
that
that's
is
essentially-
what ignites the powder
So-
from the firing pin of the actual firearm itself.
Okay,
Right,
so
and
looking
think
at
about
the
like a
photos
mouse pad,
Swift sent, where it shows the case, powder, and bullet, and putting in this thing, I'm gonna direct her to the top of the casings. Is that?
No.
No.
Well, no. I mean, like, if I'm showing her the bullet,
Yes,
I'm talking about
pointy end. The rounded end. You're saying this part, the part that looks like half a musket ball. I want you to enchant this.
Okay.
Right. That's what
We are literally making ballistic tipped bullets, but with cold damage.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
But this would be AP ID.
Yeah, in there.
Wait,
Or APCD.
yeah, I was gonna say, wait, ID. That makes no sense. Yeah,
Armor piercing
armor-
cold damage.
armor piercing cold damage.
AP ID.
Okay, so I say, how much can you give me, and how many can you do if you can just make this part cold and point to the pointy
Just
bit
the
of
tip.
the bullet? Yeah.
Just the tip. Oh. Yeah, these are weird musket balls. If it's just that little thing, I think I could get 3 of them done for about 100 within the time allotted.
All right. I think that's pretty good. Can I persuade her to maybe try 90?
Yep, roll for it. What do you say to persuade her?
I'm gonna go
You-
fight a dragon.
Persuade you to go 90.
I hope you know that for the near future, we are going to be sending you pictures of bullets and for like
Oh.
ever.
You're gonna
Yep.
have to start identifying calibers.
Hey, but you know what? This is good. Everybody should understand at least how this stuff works because it's not nearly as scary as people think it is.
Actually, real quick quiz of the very first thing I sent you. What are those 3 calibers of the gun people?
Who,
The
me?
gun people.
Yeah, like the very first picture I sent.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
Anyways, what I'm gonna persuade her is like, I say we're about to go fight a red dragon that's been terrorizing the area, and it should help boost your business if I can successfully, if we could successfully get the dragon down, and these frost bullets are its weakness, or at least frost damage is a weakness of it.
Is
So-
the middle one 300 win mag?
I was gonna say 30-6.
No.
I got a
The first
19.
one, 5.56.
Yes.
Okay, so probably the last one is 762 then.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what my guess would be 300 win mag on the middle one.
Mm-mm.
All right, what did you get cubed?
19.
19. Oh, fighting a dragon, you say? That's quite exciting and dangerous. I would be honored if you'd promote my business if these served you well in the coming conflict. I would happily do 90 and hoped you find these useful.
Yeah, me too. All right. So I give her the 3 bullets out of the case, or the casing and all that, and then hand it to her.
Out. She can do. You don't have to take the bullets apart.
No, I just
Did
took
you?
them out of the casing, the clip.
You did
The
not
stripper-
take them
The clip. I meant the clip.
Yeah. So,
Oh my god. Oh my
the
god. Oh my
bullets
god.
are
Oh my god.
they're like think about like you know what like a crimp is, right? Like a wire crimp. You should know what that is. You're in electrical engineering.
Sure.
Okay. So don't say sure. Do you know it or not?
No. Are you talking about clip or like a
Crimp.
cri-
Crimp.
crimp?
Wire crimpers. Do you not know what a pair of wire crimpers are?
I know wire clippers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You're in electrical engineering?
Yep.
Ye
I feel-
gods.
I feel
Listen,
very,
he
very
designs stuff. He doesn't do it himself.
Oh, he's not the fixer. He's just the guy who makes it break.
These
Alright, okay.
Oh, yeah, I know what these are. Are you talking about wire strippers?
Crimpers, but yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Okay.
I know
so
what these
anyway,
are, yeah.
imagine- Okay, the bullet sits in the casing, and then the casing is smashed to the bullet to create a seal. If you ever hold a bullet, and you will one day, you can't pull it apart with your hands. You got to use either pliers or you got to be stupid freakingly strong. So
Or
So-
use it like a hammer. That'll get the
Right.
bullet out.
yeah. So anyway, you take the bullets. We'll call the whole assembly a bullet once it's all together, right?
Okay.
Because that's what we do. Casing, primer, powder, and bullet all together. and you hand her 3 full bullets. She spends the time that was agreed upon enchanting just the chips, just the tips, just the projectiles.
Chips.
Just the projectile.
Just the projectile.
Okay.
In fact, we won't call the bullet a bullet, we will call it the projectile.
Yes.
And the whole damn thing we will call a bullet.
Oh god, I'm back at hunter safety, and I'm 10 years old.
So
Hey,
so if I
Son of
shoot
John.
these 3 bullets, I would also add frost damage to them, right?
I think, what do you
Yes.
just convert it to frost damage completely, or you just
No, it'll be... No, yes, you're right. It will be 2d10 frost damage. We won't add to it, we'll just make it what it is.
Alright. And I'm probably what I'm gonna do is when I get this, since we have 3 stripper clips, I'm gonna put 1 frost bullet. She's making 3 of them in each clip, so I have at least 1 frost bullet per round per every time I have to attack. If we have to go 3 rounds, if that or not 3
Yeah.
rounds. If I have to go
If that's
15
what you
rounds.
want.
Smart man.
That's a good plan.
And
I would have
also,
stacked them all up front. But
oh, and also, please specify whenever you're gonna be shooting one.
Yeah.
yeah, so if you put it at the top of the magazine, say it's the first bullet of the new magazine. This one is a frost one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you give her $90, 90 gold, and she takes the 3 full bullets from you and starts working on enchanting, or sets them aside to be worked on. Is there anything else I can help you find folk with?
Well, I was wondering what other kind of enchanted and quick and things you got.
What other trinkets do you have?
Yeah,
Maybe?
trinkets.
But I already showed you the water purification potions.
Now, how many? Is it like per drop, or is it like you got to pour the whole thing in? Or?
Well, let's just call the size of equivalent of 1 vial will do a 50-gallon barrel.
Oh shit, that's potent. That's potent as fuck.
The 1 vial is a 50-gallon barrel.
Yeah, like a big sea barrel.
Okay, and how much are those?
Let's see here. They're 10 gold pieces a vial.
That's relatively
Unfortunately-
fucking cheap.
I only have 5 vials on me. Of that.
I'm gonna throw 10 gold to buy one of these.
Well, here, how about this? We'll just start a stack. What other kind of shit you got? Stuff. What kind of stuff you got?
Give me all of that. Let me see here. What else do I have? Ooh, I have this,
Drinking
and
water?
she pulls out 2 potions, and it's a very the bottle is glowing neon green,
You want to tell anybody? Okay.
and she says, I've recently come up with a potion that allows you to see in the dark,
Oh.
Ooh.
like night is day.
Like, what
It
about
only
if-
lasts for, let's see here. It only lasts for about a half an hour, unfortunately. But I find it to be that some people like to work in the night, and sometimes they must see very well.
Would this be insight to see if she's kind of lying?
What do you mean?
like lying about the potion.
Well, this potion wouldn't really help me anyways because I have dark vision, so not really useful to
But
me.
not all of
We're
you
not
do.
just talking about.
I know.
face.
I know. I just was like, oh, that's interesting, and then it hit me like, oh wait, I have dark
You
vision.
guys keep your starting gear, you fucking losers. Okay, yeah, roll
I still
insight.
haven't made a melee attack this entire campaign of this character yet, so I don't want to hear it.
Ugh, you fucking stink.
I hope you're not talking to Rachel.
No, talking about the dogs.
Oh, I thought he was talking about me not making a melee attack the entire fucking game yet.
No.
Hey, Polo, above table, does Diana know enchanting stuff?
She knows some, but as you know, the hardest part about enchanting is the time.
Time
So,
is the key.
she's been running around saving the world with you guys, so she has not had time to sit down and crank out. And Yosef's the same way. He could enchant shit if he wanted to, but it's the time.
Also, I rolled a 17.
A 17. You do catch on to that if she wanted to, she could make these last a hell of a lot longer.
So it's a scam. That's what it is.
I have a question. Does anybody realize I can create and destroy water?
Yes, I know this.
But
You
we
know that.
don't know this. We don't know your. I don't know your abilities.
Draco has no fucking clue.
I like that idea that the create is very interesting, but you could destroy water. Like, if Draco pissed you off at dinner and picked up his glass of water to take a
Just-
drink, you could just,
Done.
like, empty the glass. And he'd be like, what the fuck? You
Well,
could
it says
troll
that
people
you
so
destroy up to
hard.
10 gallons of water in an open container within range. Alternatively, you destroy fog in a 30-foot cube.
A cube within range.
That's weird. I've never actually heard like the destroy part. I know like create water was a spell. I didn't know destroy water was a spell.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's create or destroy.
I can also detect poisons and diseases.
Yeah.
I want to say there's something about purified food and drink.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Would you
Does it
like
have
that?
does it have a specification on how much it can purify?
A lot.
Isn't
that a
non-magical
cantrip or is
food
that a
and
first
drink
level?
within 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range, purified and rendered free of poison and diseases.
Oh, so
So if you were ever
More
scared
than-
about eating a meal, all you'd have to sit down and like look at Lilith,
Just
and
like,
everything is clean.
can you please bless our meal before we eat?
Yeah, no shit,
Yeah.
dude.
You pray every time we eat, but you're not actually praying.
cast-
You're casting a spell.
here's
Why
where
not?
my mind
That is
went.
brilliant. That is fucking genius.
I'm
Keep
putting-
that
I'm pu-
in your bag of
I'm
tricks.
putting it in the bag of tricks right now. I'm writing it down.
So wait, does that mean like if we have spoiled food, she
Create
can make
food
it
and
better
water.
again?
Create up to 45 pounds
Ah.
of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in containers within range, enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds. 24 hours. The food is bland, nourishing, spoils if uneaten after 24 hours. The water is clean and doesn't go bad.
Huh.
Yeah,
Mo-
it's important to remember this shit. I knew you could do that, Lilith, but that's you
Players
gotta
didn't
know what you
that.
got.
I didn't
Well,
know
I
that.
forgot about that one, in all honesty.
It's all good. Hey,
So we didn't have to buy all this food.
you know what? It's been a month. I don't blame. And
I can also do Heroes Feast.
a Heroes
What?
Feast is fucking lit.
What is that? I've never.
You
heard
don't know
of
what
this
Heroes
spell.
Feast? Oh
No,
my god.
I've never heard of this spell before. What does it do?
Bring forth a great feast, including magnificent food and drink. It takes an hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time. Beneficial effects don't set in until this hour is over. Up to 12 other creatures can partake in the feast. The creature that partakes in the feast gains several benefits. Creature of all diseases and poisons becomes immune to poison and being frightened. It makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage. It hit points also increased by 2d10 and gains the same number of hit points. Lasts 24 hours. But
I see this as an absolute win. That's
I need at least 1,000 GP.
Roll did this shit like
which the
before
spell
every major
consumes.
conflict.
I thought
Alright,
it was
wait.
a chalice.
1,000 gold every time you cast it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it ain't cheap, but
Oh, it's a gem
Ah.
encrusted bowl.
Yeah. You
yeah,
get,
yeah.
That's
But think
worth
about it,
1,000 gold pieces.
You
yeah.
can't be poisoned. You can't be frightened.
Right when
and-
you get the dragon is amazing.
And you get a wisdom saving like advantage on all
Advantage
wisdom
on
saving
every wisdom
throws.
saving throw.
And you get temporary HP.
Yeah, you get 2d10 worth of temporary hit points that last for a day.
Yeah, it's great whenever you're going up against a fucking dragon.
Right.
Or big bad evil guys.
Yeah, or BBEGs. My DM question for you: with
Yes.
destroy water, if it's in a container, technically we're made of 90.
Oh, no. No.
An open container.
Yes.
I mean, people
Just
always
open your
have
mouth.
wounds.
You're an open container
No,
then.
Wound.
if some no, I'm not gonna count the mouth or any other bodily orifice as an opening.
Would you say
But
cut?
I
What if we cut him open?
we'll have to think about this because this raises a very interesting question.
Oh no.
I would
about
almost want to
alignment?
say that if you casted Destroy Water on a human with a cut, I would count it as inflict wounds. It's
Aw.
You're all the everyone's just disappointed.
You know how bad inflict wounds is?
3d10 damage on base level.
3d10. Yeah, fuck you guys. I'll take my gifts back.
Come on.
Wait, what spell level
Hang on,
is
wait.
Destroy Water?
It's a first level
low.
spell.
It's oh god, yeah, like inflict wounds like a second or third level spell. You're getting more bang for your buck on that one, to be honest.
Yeah, granted, but what's the range of Destroy Water?
Wouldn't it within a 5-foot radius?
Yeah, so
You
you would have to be close. So essentially, it's a touch attack.
Yeah.
But if we really wanted to get cheeky, or we really ran out of shit, or things really got sideways,
It'd be creative as shit.
why not? You know.
Lilith's like, I don't have
Or
disintegrated,
if
but
you
I have
came
it now.
across a water elemental.
The range is 30 feet.
Oh shit. It's arranged.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, think
Inflict
about that. You're
wounds.
fighting a water elemental, and your cleric goes, "I'm gonna destroy 5
Yeah.
cubic feet of water," and it, boom, it's
And
gone.
It destroys up to you destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range. You also destroy the fog within a 30-foot cube within range. And it's a first level transmission spell.
Transmutation.
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 Yep.
I'm trying to eat all at the same time.
Hey, somebody be writing this shit down, man. Life hacks.
Hey,
Kill them with destroyed water.
Draco doesn't know shit.
No,
You
but
have to remember this.
no, but this could be like Lilith's, hacking clerics 101 is it's destroy water on someone with an open gaping wound, and
Yeah.
you're like, fuck you, bitch.
So
Give
if
me
I
your
do this,
water.
can they at least like where their wound is shrivel up like they have no water in them, like they're dehydrating?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yes.
For brevity's sake and my own sanity, that's not going to affect their performance, but visually, absolutely. That's
Like,
what.
like someone like
That's all
looking
I
at like
care about.
what killed this person. It's like, looks like he died from dehydration. What's going on?
Oh my god, it's going to be like the episode of Star Trek from the original series with the salt sucker. Dude.
No. Oh no.
Give me all your salt.
Okay, let's get back on track.
This is phenomenal. This is why I play this game right here. You guys are amazing.
Okay, so how
Yeah, what else is there?
the fucking
I'm gonna go up to Draco and be like, "Hey, I can create water."
Oh.
purify it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
I'm
Okay.
going to buy it anyway.
Draco's
Oh,
understanding. But how
That's
much
such
are
a
the-
Draco response.
You know, like
Don't
No.
worry about it.
I'm still gonna buy it because I have a plan. I have a plan in my mind.
How much are the vision ones?
Sorry.
The vision ones are they're 40 gold a vial.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, no, I'm looking at Draco. I'm like slightly shaking my head back and forth, like, don't buy it. but I'm being discreet about it.
Well, I mean, come on. If you're a common Joe, getting night vision for half an hour, perfect, like night and day, that's not a bad deal.
That's common Joe, but Draco's not a common Joe.
Well, none of
Okay.
you are common Joe.
Yeah, but Draco doesn't have dark vision.
He doesn't?
No,
Draco doesn't.
Oh.
I don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Hey, all I'm saying, you could try to negotiate.
Well, what other kind of wonders
I'm
Do
just,
you
we're just
have-
looking. What else we got?
do you have in your tits and toggles?
Hey.
I think he needs trinkets. He gets a little confused sometimes.
a healthy blush goes across her cheeks. Well,
I already
I
got an elven chick.
oh Oh my.
Hey, no, I don't say that out loud.
I was like, wait,
Hey,
Thea's not elven though. I thought she was human.
She's human. I have darts, like playing darts, but I would not throw these at a wall because they these, you said you were looking for frost things for your dragon. I have elemental darts. And she pulls out like a dart satchel and opens them up, and she pulls them out, and the wood body, the needle tip, and the fletching feathers at the back, but the tips, they're glowing in various elemental colors. There's like a light bright blue. One of the needles looks like it's just perpetually glowing white hot. There's another one that almost seems to crackle with a violet purple electricity. And then there's one that you see that the fletching feathers are just kind of constantly swaying, like there's a strong breeze blowing over them.
Okay.
Do these fit within a crossbow?
No, these would not count as crossbow. These are throwing darts.
They are darts. I have proficiency in darts. That's the one thing wizards get. My question is just in. Okay, no, I need to ask in game. Ma'am, does there only be a limited amount of these darts in this bag, or what?
Well, there's 4 in the bag. I can always make more, of course, but
Are they reusable? Or are they
Yeah,
one-time
probably.
use?
yes, they are. Yes, they are reusable.
Wait.
That sounds confident as
That's-
fuck.
Wait, do you mean that the dots themselves are reusable and they just won't have any magic attached to them anymore? Or they'll still have magic with them after being thrown once?
Technically, yes. Actually, still kind of yes. The darts have 4 charges on them each. After that, they are normal darts. You could always bring them back, get them re-enchanted. It would cost less since the blueprint's already in there.
I have a question, ma'am.
Yes.
If somebody were to take all the darts in their hand and stab them into something,
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh
what
gosh.
would that do?
Oh.
They'll freeze, they'll get shocked, they'll...
I don't know. It would be quite messy, I'd imagine.
Would it be messy for the person who is
Oh yes,
inflicting it,
right.
or the person receiving it?
But the person receiving it, of course.
But not
They
the
would
person inflicting.
Maybe not the lightning one so much, but the rest should be okay. Ooh, maybe not the wind one either, now that I think about it. Oh boy. I don't know. I will freely admit that.
Roll the dice, find out. Fuck around, find out.
Let's try it!
Oh, wait, don't kill her just yet. We still gotta get the bullets enchanted.
Well, what how much are them their darts right there?
The darts and the convenient carrying case they come in are 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
All right. What other interesting things you got there?
See, you look like a magic user there, young fellow, and kind of pulls out.
You pointing at me?
Yeah, at you.
I'm like,
A tray of
No.
of wands.
Oh no.
I have. I know this one is not very special, but the wand of insidious laughter. It's a party favorite, of course. And this one, you may or may not be familiar, but the wand of magic missiles. It has only a handful of charges. You may be familiar with the spell.
Mhm.
And let's see. This one is a wand of lighting. Any light source within 100 feet of you. my mind did play tricks on me. I'm sorry. And within 30 feet of you will become lit. Candles, fireplaces, sconces, stuff like that. Now, quite handy for party tricks, too.
Can you also unlight things with this?
Yes, you can. I believe I once referred to it as a de-illuminator. But see, that sounds silly to me because it illuminates them. So I just call it that.
Is that a Harry Potter reference?
That was a Harry Potter reference. Well done.
Fucker.
Fuck you, dude. That was good.
I know.
Fuck you, Shorzy. Sorry.
Harry,
Okay.
you're a wizard, Harry.
I like it how they went with a Harry Potter reference. We went through a Letterkenny reference, like instantly.
How much is this illuminator?
Let's see. For all the wonderful things it can do, I would set the price at 80 gold pieces.
Okay, is there any other objects that you have for sale?
Yeah, party tricks, favors, whatever.
All
you
right.
got. Pull out all the stops.
Okay. I have
Wait, Polo. If I get this wand, in theory here, okay, the dragon attacks me with fire. Can I just like use it to negate the fire coming?
It's non-magical fire. It'll
But not all dragons use magical breaths. The breath weapon's not considered magical.
I think actually with a dragon, I think it might be.
It is.
I think it is.
Okay, let's put it this way. We could try it, but there's a chance that the wand would be destroyed in the process.
Hey,
absorbing.
If it protects me from a breath attack, it's worth 80 gold.
You know what? Sure. Let's do it. There'll be a high percentage chance of failure, but fuck it. Why not?
This is just the in case I get caught and I can't,
This is a break glass item. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Why not?
Wait.
I'll
Just leave it at
negotiate.
this point.
If we're talking about theories of dragons right now, if the dragon opens its mouth and I shoot the frostbolt into it, will it eliminate its fire breath?
No, because it's the same reason why the frostbane won't extinguish. The frostbane extinguishes all non-magical flames. This thing, I'm gonna say no, because it would have the same rules.
All right.
Damn.
So retcon negatory on the fire prevention.
Darn.
DNDwizards.com. The
But-
breath weapon of a typical dragon isn't considered magical, so anti-magical field won't help.
I would say that if the dragon lit you on fire and you
Put it
pulled
down.
out your wand, you could put yourself out.
There you go.
Okay, I'll still
That
buy
is
it.
that
I'll still
would be
buy it
stupidly
anyways.
handy.
I'll negotiate with her real quick.
Okay, we'll hash out that one later.
Listen, I will buy it for 70 gold right here, right now.
Well, wait. Let's see what other kind of wonderful antiquities you
Shit.
have.
Okay, that's true. Let's see what else we
Let
have.
me start writing this stuff down so when
no
you
shit.
guys. Okay.
What else do you have?
So I
That-
said 100 for the dart bag.
Yep.
100 dart.
100 for the darts, 80 for the wand of light. You didn't give figures for the other wands. You just
I will if you ask.
Sure.
What about the wand of magic missiles? How much is that?
Ugh, okay. Let me crack the book open. That is an actual thing.
Yeah, you need to look that one up. That one's slightly
Players. Is that player's handbook or DM's
Also-
guide?
Now that I'm while I'm thinking of it, I'll ask Yosef if he can figure out how to make that glass bottle scope thing he's been working on before we go fight.
Oh, the beer bottle scope?
Yeah, so I can get a little bit more distance
away.
away.
The root beer scope, dude. I want it.
I haven't had enough time to work on it.
Yeah, we've kind of been fucking around the whole time. So.
Well, if you can get some time to work on it before we go fight the dragon, then I can probably be more stealthier and attack it from farther away with this.
Quit being a pussy.
Alright, hold on, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, this thing does a lot of damage to begin with.
I know. That's why it's more fun if you have to get up on it.
It's
No.
more fun when you're about to
Get
die.
Yeah, it's more fun when you have to do roll with a disadvantage because you're too close to it.
You would
Trigger.
probably
It's,
still have to roll at disadvantage.
it's more fun when you're about to die.
You put a little bit more effort into it. I'm just gonna say.
Oh
Well,
my God,
I mean,
I-
also if I'm farther behind and I could distract it if it's about to attack or something, you know?
I don't like this rogue. It sounds like they're gonna fire once and be like, "Well, that didn't do shit. Drop the gun and run the fuck away."
But that's what rogues do.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Have you never met a rogue, Drake?
Have you never met me?
Holy shit, what is the Sunblade and why have I not read about it before?
It sounds cool. What is it?
Sounds
do?
cool. It's a laser sword.
It's a lightsaber. That's what it is.
It is a lightsaber.
It's a
Join us onto the dark side. We have cookies.
Where is wand of? Oh my God, there's a wand of lightning bolt. What? You guys aren't
There's a
getting that.
wand of fireballs.
There's a wand of fireballs. Where is the wand of magic missiles? Ooh, the wand of wonders. Ah, shit. I can't find it. Oh, wand of magic missiles.
I can't find it. Proceed to
It's
find it.
uncommon, so I'm gonna set the price at $650.
That's expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
I,
I was
I
just
don't.
wondering.
I don't have that much money.
Call it the M&M. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use it in an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast magic missile spell from it. For 1 charge, you cast the first level version of the spell. You can increase the spell slot level by 1 for each additional charge you expend. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 extended charges daily, or 1d6 plus 1 expendable charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ash and is destroyed.
So in theory, if you wanted to, you could just like you know what, 7th level magic missile, glass cannon, go.
Yeah. Yeah, you could straight up like pull that out and say, you know,
Okay, every party
you could
member-
call it airstrike.
every party member, wand of magic missiles, fire. That's guaranteed damage, might I mind you.
Guaranteed damage, and that's like 92 darts flying through the air. That's a hot mess. That's what that is. But
Well,
yes,
That's why I wanted to be informed. You know.
and that is why it starts at 650. You greedy bitches.
I know. I'm just saying for right now, for the money I have, that's expensive. Plus, I'm making another custom project. So I can't really, afford many things.
Yeah.
So that's all the wands.
It's out of
and
my question.
she pulls out gestures you over to a coat rack where a bunch of cloaks hang. And
Is there a cloak of fire resistance?
funny you should say that.
There is?
Cloak of
yes.
fire immunity.
No, there's no
no.
such thing.
There is actually a set of elemental cloaks, or one blue, one when I say elemental, earth, because you're gonna hit the ground. So when I say elemental, I mean the ones that the quicker fuck you uppers. Fire, ice, lightning, and wind.
Wait, if we did kill the fire dragon and then skinned it, couldn't you use its skin to have a cloak of fire immunity since it's immune to
No,
fire?
you would have scale mail of dragon scale mail.
Would that be fire
You would-
immunity though? Because the dragon's immune to fire?
Yes, along with a whole bunch of other broken shit.
Yes. Dragons can be highly broken just of using the materials.
It all
Well,
depends on how
Yeah.
well you remove it.
Dragon teeth arrowheads. Ooh. Mm.
Dragon
Good.
bone swords.
Some good shit right there.
dragon bone bullets? I'm just joking.
Huh?
That is a thing.
Well, it never has been a thing, but you know what? It could be a thing.
If we survive this.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Dragon bone bullets. Damn, man.
Rattle me bones, brother.
That'd be some nasty, nasty shit going on there.
It'll just-
Especially that would be like a wad cutter, considering how that's gonna fracture and shatter on
Mhm.
impact. Ugh, that is nasty. All right, what else? So there's a cloak of fire resistance, ice resistance, lightning resistance, wind resistance. The wind resistance is in fact a parka.
Are they all attunable or?
Yes, they are all attunable.
How much is this elemental resistant cloak?
The elemental resistant cloak, it starts at $750.
Ouch.
Boy, do you guys regret telling me how dumb I am.
What do you mean?
Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
told
because
me
he's
that-
checking prices now.
Yeah.
Now, I do have a magical item I wouldn't mind getting rid of.
Oh shit! What?
Boots haste.
No,
Yep.
I do have a ring of protection, a +1 AC ring.
Yeah, because you're close cloak of displacement now. So
Well, I mean, I haven't. I would have to reattune to my cloak. But
Lucas, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, if I was able to get some like dragon bone, and I wanted to do enhanceability, would I be able to use the dragon bone?
How so? As like a spell component?
So instead of doing like bear's endurance or full strength,
like dragon strength or some shit like that.
Mmm.
I don't think the mic is reading you.
Could you excuse me? Could you explain to me what enhanceability does?
touch a creature and bestow upon it magical enchantment
Your mic cut out.
effect until so it gains the effect whatever creature you're trying to ability from. Like bear's endurance is full strength is strength check. Cat's grace, dexterity, eagle splendor, charisma check, fox.
So it adds.
Intelligence.
It goes against the check.
Right, but essentially those are just names because they affect the stat block.
Mm.
Right, because bear's
You have to have the
constitution,
fur.
bull is strength, cat is dexterity, fox is wisdom, eagle is intelligence. Right?
Right.
So I don't, because we really couldn't add. You know, there's no seventh stat block, but maybe I don't know because that affects the base stat. That's not like, oh, you get fire resistance now. That's no, you get a buff to your Constitution saving throw or something.
Well, it says for like bear's endurance, it also gains 2d6 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Or like Cat's Grace.
Okay.
It also doesn't take damage falling 20 feet.
So maybe we could double up on one. Say it like goes for like, dragon strength or something. You get like temporary fire resistance and maybe even can breathe fire. Let's table that one. We'll think about that. If you
Okay,
get
just
dragon
curious.
components, I might allow that. I like that. That would be a
All
fun
right.
little homebrew. But you're thinking about selling your ring of protection, you say?
Well, I have it. It's just
Most people just hand those around within their own groups.
well, I mean, I'm
I'd
just
give you a
saying
good
that
deal
it
for
is
it.
a possibility. What? How much would you be able to give me for it?
I would say I could give you outright 1,000 gold for it. Or maybe we could work a deal with some of the items you wish to consider.
Above table.
Mm-hmm.
Whom is lacking attunable stuff?
Me.
Well, I know that. Lilac, are you lacking attunable stuff? I know you have your armor.
Actually, I think her armor is the only thing she has attuned.
Yeah. What
Correct
do
me
you
if
got
I'm
that's-
wrong, Rachel.
Do what?
What do you got that's attunable?
I don't have anything attunable. I have nothing. The only thing I have that's magical on me is my arcane focus and my cloak of invisibility.
No, I have that. You gave that to me, remember? I have.
I let you borrow it.
Right. But I mean, like, I have it on me right now.
Okay.
You never asked for it
What
back.
I'm saying in general.
You have an animal influence. Is that an attunable? Okay. she's
No,
got
that's
the,
his thorium necklace. Or are you talking about something else?
Or is there?
Wait,
Is
does
this-
Rachel have the ring of animal friendship?
Yeah, she has that, and that's attuned.
Okay.
So she has 2 tunables, and
Yeah.
Swift has none.
Or is there more stuff that she is offering that we might be able to get more of for everybody else?
Well, that's the last of the big stuff. Everything else is smaller. Like, I have these loaded dice, which are not actually loaded, except for when the person who's using them throws them. They're not attunable, they just know you, and when you throw them, they're lucky. When everybody else throws them, they're normal.
So they're cheaty dice.
Yes.
They're D&D dice is what they are.
Yeah.
But how dare you assume my dice are loaded? I don't want Gary Gygax to kill me.
He'll come back from the grave and be like,
Well,
what
oh
did you
my-
do to my game?
Well, you gotta think like
First words, Your Honor!
with there's a cloak of is that cloak against all elements or just one particular element?
No, so there's 4 cloaks on a rack, and each one of them represents an elemental resistance.
Okay, and they're each 750.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not like the darts where one purchase buys all of them.
Okay.
Those darts are actually really fucking cool. As soon as it left my mouth, I'm like, oh shit, that's so cool.
I know. I want Dracu's mind started wandering, and he really wants to tab them, and then just like
The
fucking
quadruple
slam 'em.
stab.
Yeah, like slam and drop. Like, cause he can fly, so if he can get into a good position,
Oh my god, he could bomb. You can go carpet bombing a target with magical darts.
pretty much.
Well, you can hover.
Actually, that's what they did in World War One. They didn't throw bombs; they threw darts. They just do like a box full of darts down on the enemy.
Huh. I did not know that. I knew they dropped hand grenades, and which eventually turned into bombs that blew up on contact with the ground.
Well, I can tell you this: Draco probably wants to buy the darts.
Darts are dope. Also, Yosef could use the darts since he is actually proficient in them.
Yeah. I mean,
I really like Draco's idea of just like taking them all in one hand.
2 in each hand and just run up and like double clap somebody with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds cool as fuck.
or Yosef can get on the bird with can get on Kylie with Lilith. Holly, and then
definitely have to ask Lilac if that's possible because you can't just assume.
Yes.
well, I know this is probably we're just throwing out ideas, so I'm assuming this is all above table anyways. So I'm saying you could do that, and you could just drop the darts on top of your enemies, like
But
a
you also have to
bomber.
remember, depending on where he's sitting, will depend on if it hits my bird.
There's still a natural one.
I'm a pretty good shot.
Bird
Yeah,
has
no
how many hit
offense.
points? 20.
When we go fight the dragon, Kali won't be around.
That is, she's very protective over her bird.
Or, I mean, you could just send Kali to fly, like, high cover or something.
Yeah.
Just be not a... Essentially be there, but not be worth climbing altitude to get to.
The one are hidden.
But then again, dragons have, like, stupid vertical acceleration. It's just total bullshit.
Yeah. But what I'm offering you, Swift, is would you prefer a ring of protection, or would you prefer to trade it in? Because if I remember correctly, Swift, did Clover help me get the boots?
I did. I spent a lot of money to help you get those boots.
Yeah.
That's where most of my money went.
So what Draco's gonna do is he's going to in game he's gonna unattune and take off his ring and hand it to Swift or hand it to Clover and be like, you helped me get these marvelous boots. I will offer this to you to do with it as you will. But I would definitely like those darts. And
You know what you could get rid of, Draco, that you don't use very actively?
what?
The Speedo.
Yeah, true. Now, Draco likes the.
I know, but I'm just saying.
He likes the grape smuggler.
Is that what you're calling your Speedo?
Yeah.
I've never heard that referred to on Swim Team, but that's funny.
You never know. We might have to go back into water again.
Yeah. It just
I
looks
know.
like a barrel full of grapes. Just
A barrel? Dude, what the
Suction
fuck
cup.
you got going on down there?
Draco's packing some heat, dude. Come on.
Yeah, but a barrel?
Yeah. Or us.
Damn.
Draco, what would you? Well, if you had a kid in D&D, what would you call it? What name him?
A
Draco
little-
had a kid. Fuck, I don't know. Man.
No. Just say it. Just say it's a random name.
I don't know. Draco would think that through, man. He has no family, so he would like actually.
Yeah, that would be
give
like
that-
serious.
Yeah, he would give that a lot of thought.
Okay, well,
In all fairness.
insert name for kid. Dad's got it going on.
Right?
Oh, what? Swift, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't know.
You're not from Alabama, dude. Chill out.
So Draco's gonna give Clover the ring of protection and say, "This is for you for helping me get the boots." And Draco's gonna say, "I'm gonna go in on the darts unless anybody else wants them."
Nope. I'm not gonna go in on. I'm only gonna get the one, but I am gonna use this ring of protection. Is it just +1 to armor's AC?
Yes.
That is nice. Now I have 12 armor.
Ooh, Draco, I'll give this to you for free. If you have the darts and you wanted to break the set, you know that Diana really enjoys spells that involve lightning.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I am now deleting the ring of protection out of my inventory, and I am going to attune to my cloak of displacement again.
Okay.
I'm going to attune to my ring of protection.
My AC is now 18.
Well, while I have you here, like I said, everything else is maybe not so much combat, but I do have, and she pulls up these like very nice looking winter boots. They have like a polar bear kind of like stamped into the leather on the side, and she's
It's
like,
Coca-Cola boots.
no, they're called sorels, silly.
I
Or at
said
least
that
that's-
not a character, but okay.
Oh. At least that's what the natives call them where they're from. But here we like to refer them as the boots of the Winterlanders, but I think sorel sounds cooler.
What did they do?
You
They
have
keep your
resistance to
feet
cold
dry.
damage. They keep your feet dry and warm. You ignore difficult terrain created by snow or ice. You can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional penalties. If you are wearing heavy clothes, so like parka, jacket, snow pants, you can tolerate temperatures comfortably to negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So essentially, they're the greatest snow boots God ever gave man. Which
So-
For those?
is why I
But-
call them sorels.
Do they come with the like you press a button that they turn into snow like actual snowshoes and you can whenever the snow gets so hard.
Well, no, but you ignore different.
Oh yeah, because it's the
powdery
magic.
snow.
Yeah, never mind.
So
Magic.
yeah, sure. As an effect, we'll say that like it freezes it into big plates, and you just go like snowshoeing.
So if I had these, would that make me more warm from my? Because I'm cold because of my frostbane dagger.
Yes.
That would be way too pointless. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there.
I mean that would be like you hold an ice cube in your hand, and because your hand is cold, you put on like mountain climbing gear. But yes, it would work.
It would work.
I'm not saying no.
All right. In game. Ma'am,
Yes.
Miss, you wonderful young lady, you.
Oh, you.
Now, if we were to get a lot, you have a plethora of stuff here.
Yes, you do seem quite eager and interested. I'm quite happy. It's been a while since someone took such interest into the otter baubles and beads I sell.
I mean, I am definitely eyeballing those darts. And I'm sure there's other people that are eyeballing some other things. Would you be able to give us quite a big deal, especially with our little cat girlfriend, helping you make a name for yourself and whatnot as an enchantress of projectiles?
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to? I nudge Swift to kind of help.
Okay, tell me what you guys are buying. Like, what's...
Just want the wand of light or illumination. Wand of illumination.
I would like.
Bag it. Okay,
I
so
would-
that one's 500.
Whoa, you said it was $80.
No, the magic missile is 800.
No, you said it was $80. Whenever I was thinking about it.
80 bucks? Is that...
But the wand of illumination, just like to put out like.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? I probably did, because I had 80 written on here and I had nothing written next to it.
You did
So
say 80 for that particular one.
All right. So we got 80 for that, 100 for the darts.
That's why I had a miniature.
Are you
heart attack when
going?
you said
Are we going
500.
for the magic missiles?
God, no, I don't have that money.
I would. I so would
I would too, but I
Because
don't
I
have the
would-
money.
fucking unload with that motherfucker.
Okay.
But I don't have the money for it. I
Only
would-
have
And we're going with
146
the
gold.
cloak of, I'm assuming, fire elemental.
Does anybody-
The cloak of fire.
I
prevention.
would, but I don't have enough money to get it.
I might be able to help.
Yeah.
Well,
You want
let's
an-
hear the final price though.
Well, because right now we're just at 180.
Yeah.
That's all that's on the plate. It's the
Uh,
100 for the darts and the 80 for the $80 for the Wand of Illumination. It's $650 for the Wand of Magic Missiles. It's $750 for the Elemental Cloaks. It's excuse me. It's 10 gold a vial for the water purification. It's 15 gold for the magically loaded dice. And it is 50 gold for the Sorel winter boots.
Really? Those are only 50 gold?
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's actually a fucking deal. I would assume those would be more expensive. Because they give you resistance to cold, don't they?
Yeah. Then again, how many people walk around stabbing each other with ice knives?
Apparently they haven't met our lot.
Yep.
Well, you're gearing up to fight a red dragon. If this red dragon stopped by, he'd be buying this shit in a heartbeat. That's for damn sure.
You just see a dragon just walk into the magic
He's
store. Hey, I need some boots for frost damage.
Dragon's got
Also
some
happen to know a
Timberlands.
tailor.
Huh?
So
You never
what's
had any gold? Any whatsoever? Oh, look at
Remember-
DM.
what?
Lilac never started with any.
Lilith had gold.
She
Don't
did.
give- She did.
Because we were paid her because she bought that the stuff for the potions.
Now, does she just have 0 gold written down and like X amount of platinum that she forgot equals 10 gold per platinum?
Gold. You have 200 gold.
Wait, when did we get
But
platinum?
haven't you been acquiring gold every time the boat lands? We get a shit ton.
Yeah. You get a shit ton from the cargo bonuses.
Are you not getting? You only had 1,000. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm chilling at like 400 right now. But
I remember I didn't get paid any gold whenever we landed here.
Really?
I did not get any gold because I had 0 when I arrived here. I had to borrow money.
Oh, okay. Well then,
did we get a
Be
cut
honest.
from anything?
if you haven't gotten paid, you guys all got 1,000.
Holy shit! What?
Did
We
we
had
get paid
1,000.
when
We
we
were just
landed?
sitting on 1,000 gold.
Wait, I only got a set. I only got. Okay.
No, negatory. That is not right. This bonus was smaller because remember, I specifically said they're buying cannons this go around, right? So, not 1,000. You each get 500.
Better.
That sounds about right. I think I got my 500 because I have 1,370, and that's from John paying me, and I guess yeah, that makes sense. So I do have I did get paid. I remember getting paid then.
Yeah,
I don't. In all fairness, I don't know. I don't believe. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember getting paid because I didn't have any money.
Well, if
whenever
you're-
we
I
got
remember getting paid in Vega when they got back from the shipment.
And we've discussed your pay thing. We discuss it every episode. You get paid when we leave a
Yes,
place.
I'm not talking about John's payment. I'm talking about remember getting paid in Vega. I remember that.
Okay, well, if you don't remember getting paid, you get 500.
Okay, that's
Well, I automatically don't remember getting paid.
All right, but
Yeah, I don't
especially
remember
for
getting paid
Lilith
in
and Yosef,
Beta.
who I trust their accounting.
Yeah, I write down more shit than I probably should have.
Just the
I
dice?
should.
No, it's good. I don't write down money figures, and I should. That is a huge mistake on my part. I don't know why I don't.
Well, Lilac wants the dice.
Okay,
Okay, I can now I can get very close to that wand of magic missiles. We have now that much money.
are we buying any of the vials of the water purification?
No.
No.
Okay, are we buying the winter boots?
I
You were talking about it.
I mean, they're cheap. Are they attunable or?
They require
Actually,
attunement.
Let
That's
me
probably the
let me
better
look.
question.
If they're not attuned, if I don't need attunement, I don't mind buying them. I already maxed out my attunement stuff, so they need
I might-
attunement.
It requires attunement.
Oh,
I
then
might buy them just to have them.
You can do that. It's a snug fit with a quality feel. It says so in the DM's guide, so you know it's good.
Does it? Can anyone spare me like 4 gold?
How about this?
I
Throw
don't.
boots in, throw the wand of magic missiles. Let's see what kind of deal we can get with.
Do you also want to buy that cloak?
I don't need the cloak. I mean, I can't attune to it.
Also, we have the potions of resistance.
Yeah.
Well,
true,
yeah.
we
How
have the
many?
potions.
That's the question: is how many potions? Because Draku can drink a potion and be resistant to flame.
Yeah, I have a potion of fire resistance too that I made.
I'm gonna be way far away.
If you bought the cloak, you could give your potion to somebody who wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah, I have 2 potions of fire resistance. One of mine.
Yeah, and
you have one.
And Lilith also has one.
Yeah, I gave you one.
Because I remember
can
we
write
bought
it down,
3.
Muppet.
We bought. You guys bought 3 in that one shop.
Yeah, we got 3.
And I asked you to buy materials to make one.
I did.
All right. So right now, with the illuminator, the darts, the loaded die, the boots, the wand of magic missiles, and the fire resistant cloak, we're at 1,645.
Okay.
So make a deal. Art of the deal.
No.
Who's the best charisma person?
Not me.
I can be deception.
What is your persuasion? I want to know your
+2.
persuasion.
Was that one?
Lilith, what's yours?
Actually, they're a small furry cat person. Yours is the best one because mine and Lilacs are both at +1.
All right.
So
But we can maybe because I've already been talking about that, and with your bullet thing, maybe we might be able to get it at advantage. DM.
You've been talking about it, spreading the good word.
Yeah, we're buying a lot too.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
very
you
big
are.
bulk purchase.
Big bulk purchase.
Guidance. Ooh.
Oh,
And
it's
somebody
straight
just got
guidance.
guided.
All right, so somebody roll with advantage.
Is that me?
I'm gonna
Yes.
say you. And add a D4.
Yes,
And
add a
tell
D4
me
to
what
every
you
one of your
say.
rolls.
Is that a 17?
17 plus 4 or plus whatever I get for the D4.
Yes.
Let's see if they get this.
Well, no, wait. Yeah. Well,
So yeah,
have to
plus
do
4,
damage.
so 17 plus 4. Then we'll do another D20.
Yes, 21 right now. We got
Motherfucking natural 20.
right.
Oh, 16.
Okay, so it'd be
Plus,
lower even if
yeah.
you roll a D4. So
Yeah.
21. So what are you gonna be saying?
Ooh,
Think about this hard, cubed.
Yeah,
yeah.
man. I set her up. You just gotta knock her down, man.
Listen. This is where you take the basketball and fucking jump half across the court and slam dunk it.
Okay. See, let me think. So, since we're buying so much of your stuff, and we're also going to spread the word of your shop, because you're also making these wonderful frost damage bullets for me. How can we drop down the price a little bit?
All right, and you rolled what? 17 plus 4?
Yeah.
So
A total of 21.
Boy, Jesus. All right. Well, it's been a while, and you know how this stuff has been just sitting here, dusting the shelves. I suppose I could give it to you. Let me do some quick math. Sorry, stand by. I suppose I could take 30% off. That would be 1,152
That's
for
pretty,
everything.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. I've been debating if I add the 500 gold to what I have now or not, because I can't remember if I got paid, but if I did, I don't want to give me the 500. So I'm
Well,
a little bit.
Draco's tossing in 150.
Okay, so there's 1,000 and 100 worth of expenditures.
Yeah, because you're going with the wand and
Another wand.
yeah, you're going with 2 wands. aren't
Okay, so I'm gonna dump in. I'm gonna dump 600 gold. And
How much do we have left? Need
so it's
600.
700 gold right now.
700,
Right?
750.
Okay, so we need another 250. No, 350
You're tossing in what,
or something like that.
what? 300? You're only getting the dice out of the deal, and you're tossing in 3.
I thought Lilith was getting the dice.
Yeah.
Lilith's getting the dice. She's tossing in 100.
Hey, it's called being a team player.
Okay. How much money can you dump in, Zach?
I have 1,370, but if I choose to choose the 500, I would have 308 or 1,800. But if I
Here,
don't,
Draco's tossing in 250.
Okay.
What's the total? What's the
Okay,
total?
600, 250, and 100.
What did the total was
1,151, I think you said.
3. Yeah.
So
600 plus 250.
we're
plus
at 950 right now.
Yes, we're 950. So what's the total again? One last time. 1,000 and what?
151.
Yeah.
Okay, we need 201 more gold.
I can
I
do
will
that
do-
then.
Draco will do 151 or 251. There you go.
Okay, so do you want to drop to the 200, Zach?
Yeah, I can do the other 200.
Okay, that will levy it out to be the exact amount of money.
I'm not going to take the 500. I won't do it. I think I did get paid because I do already have a lot of money.
Because you are, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but you pester me
Go
relentlessly
on about money.
on money. So I think I would have given you that, and maybe either forgot, or maybe you guys, like you said, didn't write it down or something. So
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm fine. So
okay,
we're
this
good.
is fair. I agree to all of this.
4 magical darts.
So I dropped 200, so 300 minus 200 is 100. So yeah, good.
Maybe I hand you your dice, your loaded dice. You little deceiver, you.
Actually, wait. How much money did we spend at Spiggle Sprocket?
You guys spent
200.
like 300.
Oh, okay. That explains that. I might have actually had that 500. I might have lied. Because now
That
I
was
remember.
effort, though, wasn't it?
I think that was
spent
a
good
little
chunk
bit.
of my money there at Spiggle Sprocket.
Gotta bounce the checkbook. But
It's too late, I guess.
Yeah, I'll still allow it. I mean, because the Great Turtle would have been doing other jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They're pulling in dough fast. Granted, a lot of it is going to, and you also have to remember too, they've been kicking ass on the high seas and collecting some booty.
Yeah.
So I think a 500 dividend for each of you is not a bad deal from the gracious captain.
So wait, we add another 500, or is that? Or are you talking about past tense?
What you have is good.
Oh, okay.
There he goes. Money cat. Right-handed Theophily.
No.
Hey, I am a thief, you know.
He is literally just the devil's incarnate of a Jew in a cat.
And I am a thief, so I mean, I'm trying to get as much money as I can.
If our audience plays Azur Lane as I do, Thea is Akashi. Change my mind. Little Jew cat money hoarder over here.
No, it's just a secret dragon in cat skin.
Give me your coins now.
You got your loaded dice. What does there's 4 darts?
What am I getting out of this, actually?
Yeah, that's a great question.
What am I paying my 200 for?
You got the boots. Oh no, you didn't get the boots.
I did get the boots.
I got the boots and the darts.
Well, we got this cloak.
You got the fire resistance cloak.
I think that's a party item right now. It was the cloak.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But think about that. You could give like Yosef or not. Yosef could wear that, and then you could give the fire resistance potion to like Diana, or you could give it to the paladin, or
you want me to put it in the bag of holding?
You could give it to like Lucy, or you could give it to the good doctor who will be coming with you.
How about this? Hey Yosef, if you let me keep the cloak and invisibility, you can have the cloak of fire resistance.
Well, like, listen, okay. It's not the cloak of invisibility. But what I'm saying is, I don't think I should take ownership of this cloak right now because all of us paid for it, so it's not just mine. I think
I'm stuffing it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, it's good man, Drake.
All right.
Same thing with the boots. I'm putting that in the bag of holding.
I'll tell Drake to hold on to my potion of fire resistance that I made to put it in the bag also.
Okay, so now there's 3 potions of fire resistance.
Yes.
Huh? You bought 3? Oh, I never gave it to you. Oh, I tried to give it to you, and you made one.
Yeah, I made one.
No, this is one that he made. What were the 4 darts?
The 4 darts are, as I said, they the darts they do dart damage, and then on top of that they do 1d4 of their elemental flavor. The fire one has a 25% chance of igniting the target on fire, and the wind one, when it hits its target, the target has to succeed a DC 14 strength saving throw, or be pushed back by high winds 10 feet.
DC 14.
D14 strength saving throw.
Okay.
And the cold is cold, and the lightning shocks the shit out of you.
Okay, so and that's just 1d4 of lightning?
Yep.
Okay.
Not bad, huh?
So I got 4 magical darts. Dart damage plus 1d4 of elemental.
Mm-hmm. And each of these darts have 4 charges before they come inert. And of course, as this gal hands you all of your goodies, she says, do feel free to come back in the future. I appreciate your business, and now I have some disposable funding. I can make more things. Come back when there's some more in stock.
This is kind of OOC. I know we have to come back before we leave, but I hate to be this person, but can we kind of hurry this up, because I do need to go to bed soon.
Yeah, sure.
It's getting towards 12 o'clock.
Sorry.
Yeah, I actually think, unless you guys want to depart tonight, this would actually be a good stopping point as you guys finish with this shopping.
Well, there's one thing I want to do before we depart, since we're near water.
Okay.
Who has the powder that turns things into water?
The
dust of dryness.
Yeah, I think that's in the. It's in the bag of holding. What do you want to do with it?
You have 6 pinches, and essentially you get 2.5 Olympic swimming pools worth of water.
Well, if we can get some water, just in case the dragon uses its breath, we can distinguish the fire by dropping an Olympic pool on it.
No, shit. I'm thinking you get 2.5 Gresham High School size swimming pools, which is 25 yards long by, I think it's 15 yards wide, 13 feet deep at its deepest, and then 3 feet at its shallowest. And it's half and half.
Now, how do you pick up water with it, though?
You
It's
sprinkle
really
the
good.
dust.
Yeah, and
You take a pinch of this dust, you get 6 charges, and you pinch it into the water, and it sucks in X amount of water, and it turns into a small stone. And when you want to release it, you throw the stone on the ground, the stone breaks, and like 150 gallons rush out of it.
Now I have a question. In theory, here,
Yes.
what if we took all these stones and somehow put them in a bag, for example?
And broke them together.
Broke them together. But we when the dragon has its mouth open, throw it inside the dragon.
Oh,
Thinking the
right.
exact same
displacement
thing.
physics. That would be a shitload of force damage.
Because and also if this is
What?
like water at the bottom of the ocean, might
Instant kill.
Sure.
Instant kill dragon.
You did not use the you still have it in its
Oh,
driest
right. I know.
form.
I know. I'm just saying if it was at the bottom of the ocean, once we're at.
I don't know how easy it would be to break it in the bag of holding.
It's like, what's that sound? And then the bag of holding turns into Old Faithful.
No, it just turns into a bomb. It
Pretty
just
much.
turns into a bomb. Is what happens.
Because the bag of holding can only hold, what was it?
Yeah, that's a set space, and that water will fill that space like 5 times over.
Yeah.
It's like you have a spare bag of holding. It's like, okay, I got my nice water gun, guys, and you shake it.
Yeah, that's not a water gun, that's a fire hose.
I think that's beyond a fire hose, brother.
But still, I still think it's an idea to get some water
It's
to counteract.
It's not a bad idea. You are actually heading into a forest fire too. so-
Yeah, that's not a bad
How
idea.
much- how
Well,
many-
I
how
can
many
distinguish the fire with the
Sprinkles?
frostbane too.
Yeah,
many
but I mean
charges was
that's a small area. Well,
How many charges was the dust of dryness?
you get 6. So if you use it all, you get 6 stones.
Okay.
Is each stone like a swimming pool?
No. But equates to 2.5 Gresham-sized swimming pools. I will give you the exact gallons or the exact space once I find it. I can't find it right now, but
I say let's do 2 charges of the dust and to put them in the stone, and I'll put the 2 stones in the bag of holding.
Just keep putting shit in the bag of holding.
Well, I mean, at very least, like if we
It's
get the
safe,
dragon,
it's
I'm just
secure.
gonna like start taking shit out and just throwing it at it.
when you're fighting the dragon.
I'll just it's an idea. Water counteracts fire, so if we can get some water, we're probably fine.
Okay, so I'm expending 2 charges.
Okay, so you have 2 stones, and I will tell you how many gallons those 2 stones hold. Here, actually, I'll just type it up on the computer. Or search it, not type it up.
Yeah, I think that's the last thing I wanted to do besides going to pick up my bullets.
Alright, Draku, Lilith, is there anything you guys want to do before we end tonight's session?
Lilith is good. I think Draku's popped out. He's good to go.
And hopefully, when we come back, does next week work for everybody?
Yep.
I hope so.
Works for me. So hopefully when we come back next week, we might meet a new friend and a new companion. I think at this point it's safe to write, as much as we'll miss him, not Draku off. What? No, but write Jacob
shit.
off and Tom off,
yeah.
because I've texted him, I've called him, I can't get in touch with him.
I even saw Tom actually.
Tom is Rachel's roommate.
Dude, tell that guy to fuck off and get over here.
No, he's on the boat.
Yeah. So
It's-
WTF?
Also, earlier when we first started playing, I saw Tom actually open a game on Steam. So
Well,
he was
everybody needs
at
to
his
yell at
computer.
him and tell him that if he does not report for duty next session, he's out of the squad. So I think with that, we will end it tonight, and we will hopefully see you next week.
Yep.
Bye bye.